Hi, everyone. Wow, I was nervous when I started the stream tonight, knowing we don't have an e date planned tonight, and we're just doing something a little bit different tonight, a talk show. And I see we have almost 20 viewers here at the start, which is amazing. I'm so glad to see all of you here in the chat. I saw Ty and Hot Ann right away in the chat. MRJ's here. Lusty Games, good to see you. Leafy Mint, first time chatter, good to see you. And that's my mom. My mom is here as well. Wow. Okay. So we've got quite a group here in the chat. I love it. Well, the plan for tonight is to interview some people that have been on the show previously, find out what they've been up to since they've been on the show, and just get to know them a little bit better. I think it'll be fun. Here are the people that I've recruited for tonight's show. And they're roughly in the order that I plan to interview them in. So Deltona's going to start us off with an interview. He's going to talk about, I think, his last E-Date, which was not on my show. It was on a different show. And he won that E-Date. So he's going to tell us a little bit about that. Dub City Sai is going to be back. And she's going to tell us about her training. She's getting ready for a big bodybuilding competition that's coming up pretty soon, I think. Hot Ann is here, and it's been a while since she was on the show, and I'm looking forward to catching up with her as well. We're going to talk about relationships, possibly, and I have another topic, Ann, that I wanted to talk to you about as well, so I think that'll be fun. Mooncake is going to be here, and Mooncake, I saw her doing a debate show recently, and I think we could talk a little bit about her debating and what it's been like for her on Twitch. I was pretty annoyed at the way the men on the panel were treating Moon when she was doing her last debate, and I think that will be interesting to discuss with her. Valerie is going to be here, and Valerie is going to be the star of next week's show. So we have a chance to maybe get a head start for some of the guys, ask some questions that might give them an advantage in the next show. We'll see. I think it'll be interesting to talk to her. She's streaming on Kick right now, by the way, if you want to check her out right now. Rocky is going to come on my show for the first time. We were planning to do a collab at some point where we would, well, I think it was originally going to be a drinking stream, just hanging out and drinking on stream. But we've changed, or I think we're going to do something else because Rocky is having some issues with drinking right now, or at least he's been sober recently. We'll talk to him. We'll find out a little bit about that. We'll kind of plot out something that we could do together, hopefully in a co-stream. I think it'd be fun. Yendi's is going to be here. We could probably follow up on TwitchCon a little bit. We didn't talk enough about some of the events that happened at TwitchCon, I think. It'd be fun to catch up with Yendi's again. Mistress Anju will be back, and we'll talk about her latest endeavors in the streaming world. She's got a new content idea, I guess, which I helped with work with her just this last week about creating. So I think it'll be fun to see. We can talk about content creation, I think. Zytrez is back, and you might remember Zytrez won his very first appearance last week with Raslila and Shavi Wu. And we're going to talk a little bit about Zytrez. I guess he is a stand-up comedian, is what he said on the show. And he did some acting and some other comedy during the show. So I think it'll be fun to find out a little bit more about him. And finally, Elvis is going to play us out at the end. Elvis has a magic trick that he wants to show me, a new one. And also he will probably play some music and play us out when we finish the stream tonight. So I'm looking forward to all this. I'm planning roughly for about 10 minutes per person to interview. I think that will get us through about 2.5 hours. So it should be a pretty entertaining and fun show, I hope. And we'll get to know all these people a little bit better. That's the plan. Also, I want to talk about the schedule a little bit. So part of the reason why there is not an E-Date tonight is Luna Hanbun had to reschedule. So it opened up this day, and I thought it would be a good break anyway. We've already done 4 episodes for season 2. I've done 38 episodes of my show now in total. So I thought this is a good breaking point because we do have a lot of shows planned through the end of the year and actually into next year now. So Valerie, like I said, will be coming back next week for her second appearance on the show. And then the Hero Twins after that, which will be awesome. Tiger is going to be the star, and River is going to be her advisor. Then Luna Hanbun finally will be here. Then Celestial Kitten, although this is still tentative, that is going to be an all-girls show for Celestial Kitten. So we're hoping that will happen. Also, another tentative show, the Ava Marie, on New Year's Eve. Then I've started working on the schedule for next year already. So Mindy and Kutsuni Bay will be coming on the 4th after the New Year's Eve show. And then finally, Get It Leche will be back, and this time as the star. She competed for Lil Crazy a couple weeks ago. Then she got banned unfairly on Twitch. Her appeal went through, and she successfully appealed that ban, and now she's back. So I had her in the schedule actually for this month, but we now moved it out because I wasn't sure if she was going, or if and when she was going to be unbanned. But she is unbanned, and that was a completely unfair ban, so I'm glad that her appeal went through and she was successful with that. And now she is on the schedule and will be coming in January. So that's what the schedule looks like for the E-Date show. I want to catch up on the chat here. I saw that MRJ had a big streak. 7 stream streak. Good job, MRJ. Thank you for helping me with the viewer count. That is so important. Deltona, yes, you're looking forward to catching up. Yes, we're going to learn a little bit about what Deltona has been up to these last couple weeks. Hot Ann, good to see you with the hype emotes. Lusty Games, good to see you. Deltona, you also have a 7 stream streak. That's awesome. Thank you. The viewership is so important, guys. If you to make partner, you have to have a 75 viewer average for 6 shows in a month, and you have to do it for 2 months consecutively. That's going to be very hard to do. I'm not even halfway there yet, guys. But every time we have viewers getting that view streak going, that's definitely helping. That's getting me what I need to get to that 75 viewer count. Oh, Gertie Gurley, good to see you. I think Gertie Gurley is one of Anne's supporters. Good to see Gertie Gurley. We're looking forward to interviewing Anne tonight. I think that'll be fun. Anne's going to be on the other side. I know she does her own interviewing of her viewers and things. She's going to be on the other side tonight, so I think that'll be interesting. Ty asks, out of those 38 shows, how many couples are still standing? Okay, Ty, it's a long story, but I think at least one is actually still standing. I don't want to reveal who that is because they didn't want it to be out in public. But I think there is at least one that's still standing. Now, if you count the friendships that have been formed, though, I think you've got to count those as well. There have been so many different friendships formed out of the couples that ended up at the end. I think everyone is still friends, as far as I know, with a few possible exceptions, and maybe Deltona can clarify this when we interview him. There are a few possible exceptions, but there are a lot of good friendships that were formed, and you can see that in my Discord. Let me put the link to my Discord. We have the photos from TwitchCon. We had about 20 or 30 people at our first meet and greet on Thursday night at TwitchCon, and these are all people that were on the show and are now friends. I would say friends in real life. Connections that were formed through this show. So, yes, that's awesome for her. Hi, Retro Man. Good to see you. DeJarn asked, when is the Coach Kurt E-Date show? Where he's the star and who's hosting it? That's a really good question, DeJarn. And also, if I do that, I would need to get permission from my wife, obviously. As I think most of you know, I'm married. Been married for over 20 years. Let's see, 23 years now. I have 3 kids. My oldest is 19 years old. So, sorry, he just turned 20. What am I saying? He's 20 years old. So, yeah, I've got, and my youngest, by the way, just turned 14. Yeah, it's hard to remember all the ages. My daughter is the middle child, and she's a sophomore at a high school where I coach cross country. So that's the situation there a little bit with my family. So I don't think I'm eligible for an E-Date. I don't think that would work. I don't think. I would need to get permission to do that. I think it would be fun, obviously, for content purposes, but I don't think I can do it. Yes, Retroman, welcome in, as Anne said. Good to see you. One of Anne's minions. Okay, Gertie Gurley. Okay. Good to see some of Anne's minions in here. Elvis is in the chat, and Elvis said he does have a new trick. So you know that Elvis is a magician. He's a specially trained magician, actually. And he has performed some tricks on my show in the past, and he has a new trick that he's going to be performing tonight. Looking forward to that. Gertie Gurley is the cutest minion, says Hot Ann. Yep. Okay. I'll trust you on that. Oh, Deltona says me and Rem are still standing. Yes, Deltona, we'll get into that. Ty, one success is right. One success story is amazing in itself. If you think about the reality dating shows and the success rate of those on TV, for example, like Love at First Sight, Love is Blind, all these different shows, 90 Day Fiance, these shows don't have a really high success rate. Oh, but there's a few, right? There's a few that have actually been successful. So that we're probably on the same trajectory as those big shows. Bryce, you are friends with all the girls who rejected you. Okay, Bryce. So that's a really good example. Is even though Bryce hasn't been able to win yet, he's gone pretty far in the shows, and he's gotten his name out there, and he's met some people that he's friends with. I really believe that, Bryce. You have made some friends for sure. Who wins in a long distance race? And you are your oldest boy, asked Ty. My oldest son is a swimmer, so he doesn't compete in running at all. So I would beat him in a long distance race. However, he would probably beat me in swimming. He's an actually really good swimmer. He was, as a younger boy, he was one of the top swimmers in our region. Uh, uh, Gertie Gurley said you could do it, but probably best that you don't. Oh, right, the dating show, right? Exactly, Gertie Gurley. That's the thing. It's probably best that I don't. I've avoided doing that, even though I've loved the content of dating shows and I wanted to be involved in dating shows ever since I started watching Twitch. I knew that I couldn't really participate other than as a host. So this is why this job that I've made for myself on Twitch is the perfect job for me. I can be involved in the dating shows without actually being one of the people that's competing or uh, the star. Yes, MRJ. Unfortunately, you may have a reputation now where. Oh, what happened there?
Haikiri just raided with
what? Haikiri, are you
145
serious?
viewers.
Haikiri, thank you so much for the raid. Wow. Kicking us off with 145 viewers. Let me shout out Haikiri. Haikiri won the very first show that he ever participated on my channel. It was with Mistress Anju. He became the Riz God after that show for a week in my Discord. Thank you so much, Haikiri, for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. We're just doing a talk show tonight. We will not be doing an Eat 8 show. We have one of our stars had to reschedule, so we're doing a talk show tonight. It's going to be fun, though. We've got a lot of interesting people from previous shows that I'm going to be talking to over the next couple of hours or so. Thank you so much, Haikiri. Haikiri made a really interesting and supportive post about my show on his Twitter. After he won and became the star of the show, he was talking about how he had been nervous about participating and that he really enjoyed being on the show. And also the fact that he won, I think, really built his confidence up. Haikiri, I know you came back and again competed in the second show as well. And I think you did great in that show as well. Haikiri, thank you so much again for the raid. The Hero Twins, I saw you there. River and Tiger. Tiger, I hope you're feeling better. I know that Tiger was thinking about coming on tonight's interview show. But she wasn't feeling well and actually ended up in the ER. If you were watching the Hero Twins stream earlier this week, River was in charge of that stream and talking a little bit about how Tiger was not feeling well. So she won't be on tonight's show, but you are scheduled to be the stars of the show in 2 weeks. So I'm really looking forward to that. I hope you're feeling better by then. Hopefully you're feeling a lot better. Maple Maria, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. I think you're from Anne's community as well. Ty, I like this idea actually. Okay. The problem is also I should mention my wife has no interest in Twitch whatsoever. I don't think she wants to be on Twitch. So she's got a different personality than me in that respect. She doesn't want to be involved in broadcasting or on screen, I guess you could say. So it could be, I love the idea though. I am going to maybe think of a way to have her do some sort of cameo appearance at some point. So I'll try to figure that out. Maybe it'll happen. We'll see. You'll get to meet my wife at some point. I do have a photo on my Instagram page of my wife and me, a few of them, so you can see her there. Yes, the Hero Twins. I can't wait as well. I think it's going to be so fun. It's really going to be fun. We're going to find Tiger a match, a good match, I think. And I think Elvis is going to compete. I hope Elvis is one of our contestants for that show, because I know Tiger liked Elvis after she saw him on the show. And we have a few others. We have a bunch. I think the Hero Twins are going to have a huge group of people that want to compete for her. Some new contestants as well have already messaged me about wanting to be on your show, Tiger. So it's going to be awesome. MRJ's talking about the game is the game. You never know. I might find love after I pick the money. That's the problem, MRJ. You're gonna have trouble winning because the girls know your philosophy here that you're probably gonna pick money. So you've got a bad reputation now. It's gonna be much harder for you to win now. Elvis, my mom. Okay, now we're talking, Elvis. I was seriously gonna consider asking my mom about some sort of participation on the show as well. So that could be pretty interesting and fun. You know, my mom has been preparing a lot of the questions for the contestants, the stars, to ask on their behalf of the contestants. And she's been watching the shows, many of the shows, and knows a lot of you now from just seeing you being on my show. So I think it'd be interesting to have her involved in some way, maybe as an advisor or, you know, eventually a star of the show, possibly. That would be very interesting and funny. Gamerman has reached a 5-stream streak. Thank you, Gamerman. I was just talking about how getting the stream streaks are so important because to hit partner, you have to have that 75 viewer average, and that means that you were one of those people that was counting towards my viewer count. I really appreciate that. Snazzy Buffalo, welcome in. Tyrannosaurus Rex says, I saw you there with the Haikiri raid. Thanks for joining. Leafy Mint, I think I don't know if I acknowledged you. I saw you were one of my first time chatters. Welcome in as well. The Mechanic is one of those people with a watch streak. Thank you so much, The Mechanic. You're definitely helping me out there. All right, well, let's look at the schedule here. Hi, Fizzy Amp. Welcome in. So the schedule for the show. I'll put it in my Discord here. Okay, Deltona is going to start us off, and I had planned for him to join right now. So I see he's in the Discord. The only thing is, Dub is running a little bit late, she said. So we've already got a possible delay, but we'll see. She said she'll get on as soon as she can, and then we'll connect. But first, let me add Deltona to the co-stream. That's the first thing I want to do here. Hi, Dweeb. Good to see you. Oh, you're doing a stream with another Elvis tribute artist. That's so cool, Elvis. I love that. Oh, Mechanic, you're flying out. Okay, so that means you won't be able to come for Valerie's show. Okay, let me add Deltona to the co-stream, and then I'll pull him in. Oh, you're doing a stream with another Elvis tribute artist. That's so cool, Elvis. I love that. All right, that's an echo from Deltona's stream. I just knocked on his stream. Okay, so that means you won't be able to come
Linda. Yeah, Linda. That's the girl I won the E-Day with the other day. Oh, just knocked. Oh, okay, my back coach.
Hi, Fitspirit. I'm a big fan of yours as well. Welcome in. DJ Molehill with the stream streak. You guys are really the guys that are helping me so much, keeping the viewer count up. Thank you so much, DJ Molehill. Okay, I think, yep, we've got Deltona. I'm going to add Deltona's chat now. So we're going to have a shared chat with Deltona. There we go. And I'm going to mute his stream before I pull him in on the Discord here for the interview. So we'll do roughly 10 to 15 minutes per person. Dub will be next if she's online. And then after that, we have Anne. I know Anne is not streaming tonight, which is perfectly fine. No one has to be streaming, obviously. Okay, we've got the co-stream with Deltona. I think we're ready to pull Deltona in to find out what he's been up to. Hello, Deltona. Do you hear me in the Discord, Deltona? You may need to unmute and undeafen in Discord.
Hi, Coach.
Hi, there we go. Welcome in.
Well, thanks, Coach. Let me mute my stuff real quick.
Yeah, mute the background stuff, and I'm gonna pull you up on my screen as well.
Yeah,
there we go.
I'm muted now. So
right.
That's good.
How you doing, Deltona? Good to see you.
Oh, I'm doing good, Coach. I'm doing good. Yeah, so I won all thanks to Jojo. Jojo hooked me up with this dating show, was it a couple of weeks ago, and I kind of won that. So yeah, I finally got the monkey off my back. Finally got the losing streak off my back for that one.
Hold on, let's go back. We have to recount a little bit of your history on the show. So I'm going to start. Let me go back to my show history tab in Discord. Okay. And let's just go back to the very beginning. I first started these shows in November of last year. And the first show that I ever did was with the Ava Marie as the star. And you and Fruity were competing in that show. And Fruity won that show.
Yeah, and that's how some of my losing streak kind of went down snowball pretty fast.
Well, I remember you were not really crashing out. You didn't have a big crash out after the first one because this was a new.
The other three, I was like, I crashed out on freaking, and then the other one I crashed out. The other one I crashed.
Hold on. So we had Ava. This is one of my very first shows that we ever did.
I freaking lost my best friend Foodle. Shout out to Foodle.
Right.
Then I lost.
Hold on. Let's look. I've got the whole thing here. So you were helping me with a couple of my next shows because I had Rita Glitch and Ice T Morrow as stars of my shows, and you were helping in the backstage at that time. And something happened. Can you tell us what happened there, which involves your current situation, your current relationship situation?
So Coach just hired me to be like to help out with the Ice T and Rita situation. And then I invited Sci-Town and my best friend and my new boss, Jennifer, to hang out with me just to like chit chat and stuff like that. And then after that you got all the girls like, or was it, I seen the freaking replay on his YouTube.
Yeah.
It was Rita Glitch, Ava Marie, the girl you got for the very first dating, so I forgot her name, and then my current girlfriend, Simply Realm. And then after that,
so your current girlfriend. So
yeah, you
met your current girlfriend, who we all call our girlfriend, by the way. She's not just your girlfriend.
Yeah, no, she's always laughing because she's always telling me, yes, Deltona, we're still dating and everything. And yes, all of them call me, and I'm like, fine, if they want to do that, go right ahead. And I'm like, so basically how we met was doing the Coach's dating show, and then even Frudo, because Coach was the kind of like the matchmaker between me and Realm.
Yes. Okay, hold on. So in chat, Bruce was saying, who is his current girlfriend? It is Simply Rem, right, Deltona?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I met Simply Rem, and a bunch of us did at TwitchCon, and all of us would take photos with Simply Rem and send them to Deltona because Deltona was not there, just to make Deltona jealous.
Yeah. No, Coach, I was there, but Rem was representing me and her at TCon.
Right.
Because I couldn't go.
Gertie Gurley says an open relationship. That's what we're going to get to next. So you are allowed, despite your relationship with Simply Rem, to continue to do these e-date shows, right? So it's an open relationship in that way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right, yeah, because she said, we're still dating, but we can make it open so you can still date me and still do your dating show anybody else is dating. So, and if I still lose or something like that, I still have her. And everything's just peachy keen from that.
Okay, so getting back to the history, these are just, by the way, this is the foundation. This all happened in the first 5 or 6 shows or so of my E-Date Royale. Later on, you finally got your first win. It took you a while, but you finally got, I think, let's see, what happened here? I'm going back. Okay,
so
you won. It was Wyandotte. Okay, this is the thing. I got Wyandotte as the star. Again, Deltona and Fruity went very far. They might have been the final 2.
Yeah.
And this time, Deltona won. Go ahead, Deltona.
And then, first I thought that Wyandotte was going to go for Frutal, and I was like, okay, if he's going to go to if it's this one's going to go to Frutal, I'm going to freaking, like, go on this losing spree again. And then after when she picked me, I was like, okay, finally I'm getting momentum after winning Wyandotte's dating show. I did,
well,
no, not bunnies.
What happened after Wyandotte show? That was my 8th episode that I ever did, and you won finally. So it took you 8 shows to finally get a win. Then we brought you back as the star of your own show. Remember? So this was this was episode 15. It was in June of this year.
Yeah.
And
June of this year.
You picked a winner. Do you remember who your winner was? Do you remember who you picked as your winner in that show?
I think it was it was Hyanita. Me and Hyanita dated. Then suddenly, like a couple of months after, was it a couple of months or a couple of days after that, we kind of like bloked up. And then I went back to...
That was a legendary time of the show's history as well, because you had 2 girlfriends from the show simultaneously. And this was not including Simply Rem.
No, not including... This is like this when me and her, like, I kind of fake bloked up with Rem. Yeah. And then I dated Gigi at the time, and she was like... And, okay, Gigi's now, like... on Kick and not on this channel, this platform. And I'm like, and so we dated for like, was it from, I forgot, from May, and then we broke up, I think in June, or I don't remember.
Yes, Hot Ann. It was 2 girls at the same time, which was so funny because I watched after he picked Hyanita. It was with Ganja Goddess's blessing that he did this, actually.
Yeah.
So he was able to date 2 of these girls from the show.
At the same time,
Ganja Goddess was had been a star of the show and had not picked Deltona, but they had formed a relationship prior to Deltona's show, and then they were kind of a couple in a way for a while, for about a week, and then Hyanita came into the picture, and then it was the 3 of them for a little while.
Then had
but that all came crashing down. That all came crashing down.
It all came freaking crashing down instantaneously with Hyanita. Then after that with Gigi, and then after that I was freaking in a downward freaking depression.
Right.
And
so you lost a bunch of shows after that. So
I lost I lost Bunny. So then I came in second to third in Bunnies. Third and I came runner up in
Okay, an important moment came when Hyanita had her own show. Hold on. I'm thinking about this. Hyanita did have her own show, but I'm thinking about Fruity's show. Fruity had his own show because Hyanita had picked Fruity as a winner of her show.
Yeah.
And then Fruity had a show where he picked Hyanita and Hyanita picked Love. And this was the end of your relationship with Hyanita at that point, right? That was it.
Yeah, because my best friend just hijacked and took my girlfriend, and I'm like, wait a freaking minute, my best friend, quote unquote, takes my girlfriend, and I'm like, what the freaking hell is going on around here? And I'm like, what the hell?
That kicked off a long losing streak.
That's been still. I mean, except for like Blokit doing JoJo's whatever friend.
Right, we'll get to that. But we're still back. The next time that you won the show was when Malik was the star. Now that was
Yeah,
an
but
epic win. That was a huge win for you, Deltona.
I know. No, everybody was joking because that's like the hooks was the hook, the freaking the hook. What's it? The hook? The hook? I don't know. Everybody's saying that like the whole show was fixed because I'm like I know Malik. Me and Malik know each other the longest, so that's why the like everybody was like pissed off at me. Like not pissed off, but everybody was mad at me because the fix was in because Malik knows me the longest.
It was not a
And
fix. We do not fix the show. So Deltona
that's
actually,
what everybody,
yeah,
coach. That's what
I know.
everybody thought that freaking that that Malik picked me instead of the other guys because me and her are friends and stuff like
Well,
that.
she had her own reasons.
Yeah,
She had her own reasons for doing that, but you did end up winning that show, and that was
right.
your
Yeah, I
second
did.
straight win. Or sorry, your second win overall in my out of
Second win
24
overall, yeah.
episodes. Out of 24 episodes, you got 2 wins.
2 wins out
And
of
then
that one.
you had your own show again. Remember we
Mhm,
did
the
a
rematch.
second show with Janifest as your advisor. And do you remember who
Mhm.
you picked in your second show as the winner of that show?
Oh God, Anju. Oh God. And yeah, and then that was like a week.
You
A
picked
week.
Mistress Anju, and you had
Yeah, that
Mistress
was me
Anju
the
picked
day before.
love, and you had a love
Yeah,
connection. So what happened with that?
yeah.
It
The
only
week
lasted a week. I know Mistress Anju is going to
it
talk
only
about this.
lasted a week, and then we broke up, and then the week after that, when we had the freaking the twins, I forgot their names, the twins. Nancy
No,
wants
no,
my
they're not the
ass.
sisters. The sisters, Shavi Wu and
The sis,
Rosleva. Yep,
the sisters.
yep.
Then my quote unquote ex runs my ass over, saying like, oh yeah, uh, you know he's a cheater, right? And I'm like, oh fuck, I'm probably gonna lose this so to Jay already, and I'm like, okay, this is it. I'm done with this shit. And then that was the infamous too. The infamous. I was drinking my soda, and then that was the infamous spit take for a lifetime for that. Shit.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, Ty was going to rig the show for you, but you didn't. I wouldn't let you. That's right. I would not let Ty do that. We're not going to rig the talent show for Deltona. He's going to accept payment to allow you to win the show, but we did not.
I know,
allow
but
that.
I was like, I was okay. Like, I don't. I mean, I didn't have a talent. I was just there to make clips and to do whatever, and yeah.
Yes,
So
Gertie
I was like,
Girly, there is a recurring theme where Deltona tends to forget the names of the girls. That's why I'm pressing him
and
on.
then after that,
I'm pressing him on
after
who
that,
won.
yeah, and then after that, I did Teeny's dating show, and I came up not once. I came up second, not once, but I think was it twice on her first one, and then once on her rematch, and then we did the 24 hours with Anju, and I
Right?
came up third with that one because Kel won it.
Yes.
And then recently I did the one with the sisters, and I came up third again for that one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how the freaking snowball freaking losing streak goes freaking
Right.
on.
So far in season 2, you do not have a win after 4 episodes.
No,
But you,
I'm only at 2 wins
out of all
and
these episodes, you've had 2 wins.
2 wins and freaking so many losses because of freaking Teeny and
But actually, okay, so 38 episodes. Deltona's been the star of 2 of those episodes and has found a match that picked love twice.
Mhm.
And he's won twice and chosen love. By the way, Deltona has always chosen love.
Yeah.
So where do we stand
then
now? Where do we stand? This is the whole puzzle because last week you had another E-date, not on my show, but you won the show.
Okay, so I do another collab with Joe, like without I mean you don't I mean
Yeah.
I do a collab too with Joe, like Jojo the Goat. So like so I his my Doc Angel, shout out to him. DMs me saying like, oh, Deltona, Jojo's doing this like this dating show and stuff like that. So was it the day before? Was it the day before the bunny one? Yeah, it was the day before the bunny one. The Dark Angel DMs me saying, "Oh yeah, we have a JoJo's co-hosting this dating show with what's this guy? The Karen or whatever his name is, and the girl is like, I mean, yeah, and I
So
forgot
who was
the
the girl
girl's
that
name
was the star? Who was the girl that was the star?
Linda. I think it was Linda. Yeah,
Linda. Okay.
and
What's her Twitch username?
so yeah, so it was
Wait.
like
What's her Twitch username, Deltona?
it was like Linda. Was it Linda? Lynn. I gotta look at her IG because I
Do
mean
you
it was
have any
Linda.
way of communicating with her after winning the show?
Yeah, like through I think through IG, and then I'm in her Discord and something.
Okay.
I'm in her IG and in her Discord because I
But this
joined the
doesn't sound
Discord.
like you're even talking to her or anything after winning the show.
I mean, we are. I mean, Karen's trying to set up the date and stuff, and then she said like the day after that she was sick, so I was like, oh great, I gave it some time and blah blah blah, and then like after that she was like
Okay.
liking my, I mean, she was hiding my stuff on IG, and then after
Okay.
that like and then when I won the show, Karen, that's the guy who was the host of it, saying like he was
Yeah.
gonna pay for me and her dinner, and I gotta
Okay.
talk to him.
Ty wants to ask a question. Ty, you could actually come into the Discord if you want to ask it in person here. I could drag you in and you could ask Deltona what it is you want to ask. Or you could just type it in the chat. We can ask it that way.
Have his what? Hi Kitty. Deltona got his Riz washed.
Deltona got his
I mean,
Riz washed.
freaking yeah. I got now. Yeah, I lost it, and then I got it back during the Linda dating show.
So anyway, recounting all this history that Deltona's had on the show, you can see what a journey it can be for people that participate in nearly every episode. You can have your heart broken. You can fall in love again. You can have multiple girlfriends at the same time. You know, all kinds of awesome things can happen if you participate on the show.
And then go into a deep depression and put your heart out there, and then suddenly get freaking ripped out of your chest for one moment and happy the next.
Okay, here's Ty's question. Why did you cheat on your two girlfriends? Is two not enough?
I mean, I'm with the one I was with before. I'm happy with the one before. And yet, yes, I know I'm talking to Vicky. Yes, I'm talking to Valerie.
Ice
so
Tomorrow, good to see you. He's saying Deltona the goat.
Oh,
Ice Tomorrow.
Ice, happy birthday, dude! I forgot to tell you that on IG, but happy birthday, dude.
By the way, Ice is in Japan right now, I think.
I know.
I've been watching his Instagram.
Yeah, I was following his Instagram. Shout out to my buddy Ice.
Yep. Hey, by the way, Ice, you're welcome to come in if you want to have a short interview as well. If you're around and you come to my Discord, I could talk to you discreetly if you want. It's totally up to you.
Yeah, and I mean, me and Ice are good because I'm friends with Ice because I know his. God damn it! I keep talking fast. Okay, and I'm fuck. Okay, I've been a big fan of his because I've been a big fan of him, and I've been a big fan of his dad. So I mean, that's why I'm been friends with Ice because I'm a big fan of his dad. So,
well, yeah. Ice was on my show one time. Remember when Ice T Morrow was the star of the show? We actually had Ice T as well, and that was so cool when he was giving some advice to Ice T Morrow about how to go about selecting the winner of that show, which was pretty fun. It was a really fun experience. All right, Deltona, your time was up a while ago, but because Dub City Psy is not here yet, I think we're going to go with Anne as our next guest. So Anne, whenever you're ready, Anne, I know it's a few minutes early, so you don't have to come yet, but I think you're probably going to be the next guest. Because Dub's not ready yet.
It was funny because I was like, I'm the only one in the sailed podcast because I was like the first one in, and I'm like, and I was looking at my phone and I was like my fake watch, and I was like, damn, I'm like always the first one here, and I'm like, I beat everybody, and I'm like, damn, guys, you gotta have a freaking like time management.
Oh, Ice says he's in Japan opening an esports gaming lounge, but we'll for sure come say hi. What's up another day? Yeah, thank you, Ice. Yeah, great. I saw that. You check out Ice's Instagram. You can see what he's up to. He's opening up.
I heard about that. Yep. Congratulations, bud.
Yep. All right, I think Anne says she's ready, Deltona. So I'm going to send you out to the shared podcast, and Anne, you can come to any of the VCs, and I'll just drag you in.
Okay.
All right, see you, Deltona.
See you, Coach.
All right, so that was our first interview of the night. Deltona always gets us off to such a great start. He is one of the biggest supporters of the show. He's a moderator in my Discord and on my Kick channel. And Deltona's participated in almost every episode. And it's been really fun to see him, how he participates and does so well on the show. Even though when he crashes out, it's usually a big crash out, he still has had a lot of success and he's had a lot of fun. And it's been really great to have Deltona as part of the show. All right. Our next guest is going to be Anne because Dub is not available yet. So we'll wait for Dub to start her stream before I pull her in. But I see Anne is in the Discord, so I'm going to go ahead and pull in Anne right now. Here we go. Hello, Anne.
Coach,
Hi.
I was wondering if you were going to bring me in with the stream together, but since I'm not live... Oh, hold on. I have to mute something. Hold on. There we go. But since I am not live, I guess there's no point to do it through stream together, right?
Right. If you'd been live, we could have done the co-stream.
Hold on. Let me put my headset on.
There's no need to connect it. Oh, she can. Anne can hear me. Can you hear me, Anne?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Yes, no reason to connect on the co-stream since you're not actually streaming tonight. So I think this will be great.
Right.
I'm glad to have you as a special guest of my show. You do the opposite for so many people where you pull in your viewers and you interview them, and now you're on the other side. How does this feel?
It's an interesting change up, I have to say, but it's fun and it keeps everything fresh and new. Just like yourself, Coach, because you are normally you already have like a very regimented battle royale style dating show.
Yes.
So now that you have a little more leeway to do a talk show, it's kind of like a little interesting change, right?
Right.
So yeah, but it's fun. It's good.
Yes. Okay. Good. So you're gonna be the in the hot seat, I guess, as I say, and I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna,
Okay.
No.
Ready. By the way, hello everybody. Welcome in. Hello. I see all my peoples. Hi guys.
Yep,
Hi.
I saw
Thank you
a lot
for
of
joining.
the people from your community in my chat. That's what's so cool about doing these kind of collabs is we have people crossing over between the different communities. And I saw like Deltona and Fruity and some other people from my E-Date coming into your chat. And then now I see your
Yeah.
people coming into my chat. It's so cool when we can do this.
Yeah, exactly. Two worlds collide.
Hi, Saturn.
So hi Saturn. Yeah.
And Retroman.
Retro
and I see,
Saturn.
Yep,
And hello to
Vertigo.
anybody new that I don't know. Hi. Woohoo.
Welcome in, everybody.
So,
All right. By the way, if you have questions that you want me to ask Anne as well, you could put those in the chat. That would be
yeah, absolutely. I'm an open book. So yeah, if you want to put those in the chat, go right ahead. If you want to get dragged into a Discord channel and you want to ask me mono a mono, voice to voice, you can do that as well.
I love it.
Doesn't matter. Yeah,
I
sure.
love it. Okay, I'm gonna fix my timer. It went off for some reason. This is we don't have to necessarily stick exactly to this, but I just want to keep it kind of on track because I don't want people to be waiting too long after I've told them that they're going to be next or whatever. So hold on one second.
See, I think my camera's running away. Hold on, let me fix it.
Okay, no problem. All right, we're going to start a 10-minute timer for this interview, but we might go long. It just depends on when Dub gets here as well. So
Yeah, for sure.
okay,
Whatever.
so I had an idea of something I wanted to ask you about. I know you said you're open to anything that I wanted to talk about, but this is a very tame subject that I'm going to ask you about. It's
Oh, okay,
it's about Mount Everest.
Oh, interesting that you ask about that. Okay, sure. Okay. How do you know about?
Okay.
Do you know that I'm into Mount Everest?
Yes.
That I'm into that type of stuff?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
I've heard you talking
Yeah.
about Mount Everest, and this is a good opportunity. I can finally tell you I know a little bit about Mount Everest as
Twin
well.
Peaks.
Twin Peaks.
The Twin Peaks.
Hi, Chai Town. Good to see you.
Hi, Shy. I think is that your alti or is that a different Shy Town?
Oh, there might be another one.
Is that-
I have seen multiple Chai Towns around Twitch.
Yeah.
I think this
Okay.
might be. This is my Chai Town.
It's your Shy. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Were you expecting me to ask you about Mount
off.
Everest?
Not in
Okay.
that. No, I have to say, man, you have thrown me out to the Himalayas, out to lunch, man, out to lunch,
Yes.
Coach. I've always been fascinated. Okay, actually, so let me start by saying I'm pretty well traveled. I've been to quite a lot of destinations. I taught English in China for a year, so I lived in southern China. I've been all over Asia, all over Europe, South America. I've never hit Africa or Antarctica or Australia. So I have those three continents left to hit, but I've been kind of to every other continent. And I have this weird pull to the Himalayan mountains. I really want to go. That's actually probably like for my bucket list, that is my number one destination that I want to go to. And I don't know why, but the mountains are calling me. I want to try to get there. Um, and I realize it wouldn't be a luxury resort type of trip, right?
Hmm.
Hi, Modi, welcome in. But it would be more of like a spiritual self discovery type of trip. Now, I don't really care to it's hard on the body. It's very expensive to actually summit
Hmm.
Everest,
Yes.
but I kind of just I wouldn't mind going just to like maybe base camp to check it out.
Hmm.
Or there are other mountain ranges around the Himalayas that I'm told are a lot more beautiful than Everest. Everest is kind of outplayed, quite dirty, a lot of litter, garbage, and tourists. But like I heard there's a really nice range called Annapurna,
Hmm.
and it's a little bit not as high as Everest, obviously, but has like wildflowers, a lot of hiking, and there are a lot of like different monasteries. I would probably go through the Nepal side, not the China side. The China side, you need to get a visa to go
Yep.
to like Tibet, and it's a lot more difficult. So I would try to go through the Nepal side. Um, and there's a lot of monasteries with monks, and they will accommodate tourists as long as you follow their rules. Like you wake up and you pray with them at certain times, you eat vegetarian. And some of those monasteries, those monks have taken a vow of silence, and you would have to take a vow of silence too. And I think it would kind of be really interesting to go on like, I don't know, a 2 week, 1 month vow of silence.
Hmm.
um, I've never done anything like that before. And it's kind of like when you go somewhere for the first time, you get lost, and you have to
Yep.
find your way. Sort of the same situation. You learn a lot about yourself when you're in situations like that. And
Absolutely.
that's what I think why I'm so pulled to go there is
Hmm.
like a lot of self discovery. And I would learn a lot about myself.
Yep. I have, when you mentioned that on stream, I was thinking I have a very similar desire to go there, to the base camp at least. I once
Yeah.
thought I would want to climb Everest itself, but I don't want to take the risk. You know what? It is a very dangerous hike to the top of it. And also, it
Right.
takes extreme fortitude and endurance to be able to make it. Um,
Right.
I don't want to take the risk. That's the main thing for me. I do love the challenge, though. I'm interested in big challenges like that. I've always been interested in big challenges.
I follow like on TikTok, I'm down this Everest talk like
Hmm. Yep.
black hole.
Hmm.
And so now there's something new, coach, where there's like tanks of like CO2, and you sleep in these like tents of they pump in air,
Yeah.
and it helps acclimate you a lot faster. So you
Interesting.
don't it doesn't take you like 2 months of
Yep.
getting acclimated up and down. You
Right.
can so that might be like the new wave.
Hmm. And just this week, there was news about a new route that's being developed up the mountain. I guess it's more like the original route that Edmund Hillary took when he was the first one to apparently summit. We think the mountain,
Yeah.
and they're building a new route that Sherpas and everything are. It's supposed to be safer because you can avoid the ice fall, which is a very dangerous part of the climb. So that's another
Right.
interesting news item just in the last week about Everest.
Wow, there's different routes. And another interesting thing that I found out recently, Sherpas, like those guides that help people, summit and climb,
Yep.
that is not just like I thought it was a name of like a helper to help you climb. Somebody who knows the mountain well, who like, is like that's their job. I thought a Sherpa was like a job title, but it's actually not. It's an ethnic minority to be a Sherpa. And so it's like an ethnic type of people
Hmm.
who have like a larger lung capacity. They're usually shorter. They are very strong. So they can carry a lot of weight pound for pound for their body mass, And yeah, and so Edmund Hillary Sherpa, his entire family lineage now, they are like very famous, and they do a lot of summiting and climbing. Like, yeah, his entire lineage is really, really famous in that world still.
Definitely. Another news item just about Everest in the last week, I think, it was the fact that someone skied down one of the faces of the mountain for the first time and survived. Did you see that?
Oh, they survived.
First person to
Oh.
actually survive skiing down the north face, I think it was, of the mountain. So I just thought that was so interesting.
That's crazy.
Yes,
That's extremely risky. Like, you
Yep.
want to talk about risky.
absolutely.
Okay. First, summit Everest, that's one.
Yes.
Then ski down it and survive. Like, come on, like that's insane.
Yep. And there's a
But, wow,
documentary,
good for
I
them.
think, that was made of that expedition and the skiing down. And you could see like a really brief highlight. I don't think the documentary's been released yet, but you could see him start the descent on the skis, which is pretty interesting. I thought that was so interesting. 2 new news items just in the last week about Everest. And I've had that similar interest in trying to go there someday. It is one of the natural wonders of the world, the mountain itself. So,
It is. It is. I think you would just have to fly to Delhi, India, and then you can catch a flight. At least for me, I know you're in California, but
Yep.
yeah, I would just fly to Delhi, catch a flight to like Kathmandu, and I think the whole like country of Nepal and like in Kathmandu, there's like so many cool temples and just like a really interesting part of the world, the path less traveled. I'm very attracted to that. So I'm not really a resort bubble type of person at all. I usually go a little bit crazy on about day 3 of the resort.
okay.
So this would be something completely different. And
Yeah.
yeah, you're able to like, I know you're into like cross country and
Yes.
like running,
Endurance
and
sports.
so yeah, definitely. Yeah, endurance sports. So yeah, this would definitely be right up your alley.
Yeah. Maybe someday I will at least go to the base camp. I would really love to be able to do that. It's a long trek just to the base camp. It's like, I think it can take up to a week or something like that, right? Or longer. I'm not sure. But just getting
think
to the
even
base
longer.
camp. Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's
If you start from like Kathmandu and you start, it's like a week and a half or something hike.
what I thought.
Just
Yeah.
a base camp. And then, you know what I found out? Like, you don't just go, you know how there's base camp and then there's like camp 1, 2, 3, and
Yes.
then you summit.
Yes.
So what people do to acclimate under normal circumstances is they will go from base camp up to camp 1, up to camp 2, and then back
Back
down
down.
to camp
I
1.
know.
And then so they have to constantly go up and down, up and down, until finally you go to that death zone, I
Yep.
guess is like the 3rd, and you only have one shot with that. Because
Yep.
at that point, it's almost like the equivalent of being on Mars. Your body literally like is dying. So you only have one shot what's from the death zone to try to summit Everest. And,
Exactly.
yeah, and you've got to make sure the weather is good. Like, you know, the stars have to be aligned.
Gertie Girly, thanks for the
So-
gift sub to Retro Man, by the way. Thank you.
W. Gertie.
That last part of the hike, you know, where you're in the death zone, you have to make sure you have all the oxygen and everything has to be calibrated exactly right, and the weather has to be right as well. They spend weeks sometimes just coordinating to be at Camp 4 at the right time to make that summit because of the weather conditions. It's so
Right.
interesting how much goes into it. There's so much that's involved.
And I would just hate that, to be up there alone, the highest peak in the world. You feel like it's just you and like Mother Nature. And then have you seen that backlog of hikers that it's just like a huge lineup trying
Yes.
to summit the peak?
Very dangerous.
Well, that would completely take it away for me
Yes.
if I was actually trying to summit.
Yep.
So
I think it's the danger
Yeah.
though that scares me about that. The fact that they're all lined up, and you know, if they don't reach the summit by a certain time, the risk gets exponentially higher. Like after a certain cutoff, it gets to the point where, you know, they need to get down the mountain, not up, and it's very dangerous. If there's a lot of
yeah,
people.
that's usually where most of the fatalities happen.
Yeah, on the
is
descent.
coming down.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yep.
the descent. Yeah,
They're so
that's crazy too.
tired from climbing it. Yep. Wow.
We're
Okay.
talking about Everest.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's a book you need to read if you haven't already. It's called Into Thin Air.
Okay,
She's writing it
I'll
down.
write it down. Into thin air.
It's about
Okay.
the disaster in 1996 that occurred when some hikers were trying to reach the summit and got caught in a snowstorm. So I always thought that was a fascinating book, written by one of the greatest mountain climbers, actually, from the Seattle area. I forgot it. John Krakauer. John Krakauer is the name of the author, and he's a person who was involved in that hike and part of it and wrote all about it. So he's a journalist as well. Very interesting.
Was it made into a movie as well?
It was. The movie wasn't as good, though. But yes, it was made into a movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think they ate each other. I think that was with the Andes
Yes,
when that
that was a different one.
That was a movie as well.
Yes.
They ate each other. They did.
Yep.
But that was in the Andes Mountains in South America.
Yep. An airplane crashed in the mountains, and they couldn't get out because of the conditions, and ended up eating each other. So.
I think they were a soccer team. And they were
Yes.
flying, and the soccer team crashed. And imagine eating your they knew each other. They were a
Yep.
team. Imagine having to eat your friends and your teammates.
Okay, and we've gone past the time, but my next person is not here yet. Dub is going to be, I think, was planned to be one of the next people. I wanted to ask you quickly another question. So we'll move off the topic of Everest and get more to the relationship kind of topics.
Okay.
So remember your show, you picked Modi. Modi finished second, and you picked Ganja Goddess as the winner of your show.
I did, yeah. Listen, and I felt that way with Kinetic Kel as well. Kinetic
Yes.
Kel and Modi 201, I've always said it, they both have so much Riz. But when someone is just oozing Riz and exuding so much Riz, it's sometimes hard to believe that they're being fully authentic and genuine. And that was honestly the reason why I chose Ganja Goddess, because I just felt she was being a little more real. I was so worried that people were just, spreading the Riz on so thick,
Yes.
and they were actually not in it for love. Potentially, they were in it for the money, and I just didn't want. I couldn't handle it if someone chose money over love. So that was ultimately the reason why I chose Ganja Goddess.
Yep.
And she's great.
She is great. Unfortunately, she got banned on Twitch, which is why she has not been able to come back to my show. She is on Kick, still streaming.
She is, yeah. And I follow her on Instagram too. So
Yep, me too. Modi, I saw him in the chat earlier, was in second place in your show, I think. So
yeah.
Modi.
I enjoy Modi a lot, don't get me wrong. But it was just you never know if someone's really just spreading on the Riz a little bit too thick, if they're being authentic or
Exactly.
whatnot. So that was
Well,
the
we
reason.
did reveal that Modi was there for love at the end, I believe, right? So we did discover that he had not been there for money.
I know, and then I felt really bad actually when I found out. Yeah, then I felt quite bad.
We have a good
because
clip.
I know Modi does go for money sometimes.
Yeah, he might.
And it just so
absolutely.
happens that he usually picks money. So the fact that he picked love for me,
Yes.
then man, did that one sting. That
Yep.
was some salt into the wound.
Oh man,
Chat,
well, that could have been one of the greatest love connections, but Anne chose the other person, so oh well. No, just kidding.
Speaking of love connections, quickly,
Yes.
I know I saw you went to TwitchCon and
Yes.
Modi was working there at the Blurp
Yep.
promotional booth. Did you end up seeing Modi at TwitchCon
I
when
did.
you went?
Yes, I did.
Oh, nice.
Speak to Modi. It's the second year in a row that I've actually met Modi in person at TwitchCon. I got to shake his hand and we talked briefly. He did quash the beef with Admiral Gibbs that day as well.
I know. I'm
So-
so glad I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's really good.
I did get to meet him. So, Anne, you need to come to TwitchCon and meet everyone in real life. You were talking about possibly doing something where you do an Airbnb or you're planning something elaborate for your first TwitchCon. Is that what I'm hearing?
We'll see. We'll see what happens. I just honestly, I was kind of looking. I've never really looked deeply into TwitchCon. I really sort of hyper focused on it this year. But I will say, Coach Kurt, out of everybody that I was watching, all of the streamers, it seemed like you had such a blast and you really got around. I remember tuning into you to see your stream at TwitchCon.
Yeah.
You were sitting at like the cabana outside at
Yes.
the tables. You were cooked. It was Sunday like afternoon chat. And the con goes Friday, Saturday, and Sunday's the
Yeah.
last day. You were done for at that point, Coach. You were so tired because you'd probably just been partying and networking and seeing so many different people over those past few days. But
Yes.
it looked fun. It looked like you had a really, really great time. And I even heard, Coach, that
Yeah.
you shed a few tears when you were leaving.
Absolutely, because that was such a blast. Even though I was tired that day, that was the most fun day, actually, the last day, because I got to hang out with everyone, just nothing, just shooting the breeze there and drinking wine and whatever. We had some, I guess they were kind of like those White Claw drinks, sort of like that. So it's like
Oh,
a
yeah,
lighter
yeah.
alcoholic sparkly beverage that we were drinking that day.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I was
I
tired,
see.
but it was such a fun day. That was such a fun day. Yeah. Yeah, I did
Mm-hmm.
cry. It was sad. Sad to leave, but we'll be back again next year, I hope. And hope maybe
Of
Anne,
course.
maybe you'll be there.
Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I would like that, Anne.
Yeah.
Well, I think we've reached the end of our period. It was really fun to talk with you. I barely scraped the surface of what I wanted to talk about today with Anne. But
That's okay. That's always how it goes.
yeah,
But thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to come on and chat with you
Thank you
during
for
this
coming, Dan.
more less formal talk show.
Yep.
It was great.
I'm
So
going to
thank
shout you out right
Coach.
now. Everyone, you got to follow Anne, obviously, if you're not already. I know a lot of your supporters are in the chat right now, but I'm going to
Yeah,
give you an
yeah.
official shout out here in my channel. Follow
Perfect.
Anne, everybody.
Thank you for the
And-
shout out, Coach. Oh, there's Shy Town. Hi, Shy. There was another Shy Town
another Shy
earlier,
Town?
and I
Okay.
thought you had to know. Yeah.
We have both of
Okay.
them.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck with the
Thank
rest
you.
of the callers.
Yep.
And
Great to talk
I'll
to
see
you,
you in
Ann.
chat.
Sounds good.
Great to speak to you as well, Coach. I'll
Bye.
see you in
See
chat.
you.
Thank you. Bye.
Wow. Okay. First time I've talked one-on-one with Anne for any period of time. She was on the show, of course, and we didn't get a chance to really talk to each other. We were just engaged in determining who the winner of her show would be. So that was fun to actually talk to Anne in person and talk about Everest, which is a common interest that we both have. Visiting someday, hopefully. All right, let me show you who we have on the rest of the calendar here. Dub was running late, so that we skipped Dub and went right to Hot Ann. I see Moon is here next, so Moon is ready to be interviewed. I'm going to pour myself a quick drink here. Hot Ann was reminding me that I was drinking at TwitchCon. I actually didn't party that hard, guys. I'm not a drug or alcohol user, really. But every once in a while, I'll have a few alcoholic beverages, which is why I have my Jack and Coke here. This is my Jack Daniels bottle. I'm going to pour a little bit into my Coke. Okay, where's that sound coming from? Background sound. I think that was from Dub's stream. She might be starting off here. She might be starting her stream. Okay. Little background noise. In the meantime, let me pull in Moon because she's the next on the schedule and we're pretty much staying on track with what we had planned. Hi, Ultranum. Chi-Town Drake says he's the original Chi-Town. Okay, so we have two Chi-Towns in chat. Chi-Town 777 and Chi-Town Deke. It's the battle of the Chi-Towns. A great way to ruin Jack? To put it in Coke, you mean? Well, I actually like to drink alcohol with caffeine to cancel out the drowsy effect of the alcohol. All right. I think, who was it that asked me what I was drinking? It was just Coke before. Now it's Jack and Coke, guys. It's DJ Booter. It's good to see you. All right, so our next guest will be Mooncake. So let's pull in Mooncake. She's already ready. Hi, Moon.
Oh, hi. Okay, wait. Sorry, is my thing on? Oh, is my camera on or
Not yet.
no?
It's coming on now, I think. Hi, Moon.
Okay,
Good to see you.
there you go.
Wait, are you streaming right now?
Okay. No, I'm not streaming.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No worries. I was going to add you to the co-stream if you were. That's all.
Okay, no problem. No, not streaming tonight. I was a little tired and it's Sunday, so I'm like,
Yes,
I need to take a break.
I think you mentioned that you like to take a break on Sundays. Is that true?
Yeah, I do.
Well, here you are.
I do.
You're back on Twitch on Sunday. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Are you drinking any alcoholic beverage tonight? Or is it just me?
No, I'm not. You know what? I'm a sober Patty. I don't drink caffeine. I don't
Oh,
drink
I didn't
alcohol.
know you didn't drink at
Don't
all.
touch anything.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay,
Well, I used to, but not anymore.
got it. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. A little boring. I'm a little boring now.
That's not no, that's not boring. Yeah. Uh, but I want to ask you about the most non-boring thing I saw last week was your stream where you were on your debate show, and I was getting so pissed at the way those guys were treating you.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you were there for that. Were you just like, what is this?
I've seen you do a few of those debate shows, but that topic, whatever you were talking about,
Yeah.
they weren't paying attention to it. All they cared about was what
No.
you were wearing. Come on, that's
Yes.
crazy.
And what I was wearing, I can't remember fully. I think it might have been my red like onesie. I wore it on the show before.
Mhm.
It wasn't even like super inappropriate. Nothing
No,
was
not at
nothing
all.
was like hanging out. And it was the only thing they could focus on instead of like the debate. And so I was really confused
Right,
about what was happening.
right.
Yeah, I that was shocking. Even the
Yes.
host was like, "Why do you think they're doing this?" And I'm like, "I don't know.
That was
I
so
don't know what's happening here."
strange. It was so strange that they would focus on that. So the
Yeah.
topic of the debate was what was the topic? Can you remind me? You're making some points
Oh,
about.
there was a few. So we talked about liberalism because that's like a very conservative panel.
Right.
And I'm like this liberal that comes out of
Hmm.
nowhere. They were talking about the difference between FBAs, which is like foundational Black Americans, and then like Africans. It's like this whole debate in that community. I'm thinking about what else. I think that was the majority of it that we were discussing.
Hmm. And what's so strange is
And
I didn't even know that was the topic really, because what they were talking about was what you were wearing. That's all they were.
yeah, every time I would like bring up a point, it was like, "Oh, well, you're dressed like this." And I'm like, "What does this have to do with the debate?"
Yeah.
Like every single time. And so and I really do like the host. He's very, very nice.
Okay.
But I think he's aware too that anytime I come on, it goes right to like the way that I look or what I'm
Hmm.
wearing or it's I don't know. I don't know if it's that they can't debate me properly, so
Hmm.
that's kind of like their go-to, or they accuse me of like doing OF or just like all these things, and I'm kind of like I don't know.
That was so strange. But I know you do a lot of these debate shows, right? That's a part of what you like to do on Twitch. Tell me a
Yeah,
little bit
I've been
about your
getting back
background.
into it.
Yeah, tell me about your background with the debates and kind of you're on the liberal side and what are some of your views?
Yeah. So when I initially started streaming, it was like I did debates and like politics.
Hmm.
And then I stopped for a while because it just got so aggressive. Like
Hmm.
people were really cruel, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back to video games, do the video game content. And then lately, for the past couple of weeks, I've been doing more debate panels just because these have been a bit more fun.
Hmm.
Um, and yeah, like I said, I'm like a liberal. I consider myself a social capitalist. They were accusing me of being a communist. That actually might have been what you were there for too. They were accusing me of being a communist. I'm not a communist. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I believe in like a capitalistic society, so I have no problem with private business. Um, I support small businesses, big business. I don't care. I just meant like more social welfare. So that's my
Hmm.
big thing. More
Yeah.
social programs. That is it. Free healthcare. So for some people, that
Right.
turns into like socialism and communism.
Yeah.
Um, so I think that's like that's mainly my politics.
Hmm.
Um, and then we debated a little bit about religion. I won't get too much into that because that was kind of a nightmare. I
Yeah.
consider myself a Buddhist. Uh, so yeah, that's what it became. So I'm a Buddhist that supports social capitalism.
Got it. Okay. So you're like a Swedish person, or what are some of the social democratic European countries?
So like Switzerland
There we
is a
go.
big one.
Yeah.
That'd be a really big one where I'm like they're doing it right.
Hmm.
Denmark would be another one. Probably Finland, even Canada. I don't think Canada goes far enough, not like
Interesting.
they do in those places.
Right.
But we would be considered definitely a more social
Hmm.
capitalist society
You have a
for our
universal
welfare
healthcare
programs.
system that surpasses what we have in the United States there in Canada for sure.
Exactly. And we have like child care benefits, which pay pretty well actually. Our disability, or if you get fired from your job, you can get paid for up to 2 years. Like we have a lot of
Hmm.
social programs that keep you afloat. Free dental if you make under 70,000 a year. So these are things
Hmm.
that I think support a society. So
Definitely.
they just think I'm a communist.
No, contrast that with communism though, because I guess China is a communist country. You would think, but they're super capitalistic in some ways. That's what I was surprised to find. If you look at there's an index that they have to judge how capitalistic a society is. And I read something about China being like at the top. It's like almost completely free what you can do economically there. But it's a communist
Yeah.
country. So how does that
Yeah,
square?
but they hold China to, at least the Chinese government hold the Chinese billionaires and millionaires to a really high standard. Where like in America, I think you can easily influence politics if you're a billionaire, but you can't do that in China.
Mhm.
The billionaires cannot touch their government, and maybe that speaks to them being a more authoritarian
Mhm.
government where they just don't have that type of influence.
True. Okay.
But they don't allow billionaires the same, I guess I would say, the same options that they do in America.
Mhm.
Being a billionaire in America, I think you're more free to kind of do whatever you want, which I find interesting.
And there's that CEO of, I think it's Temu, or one of the big social networking sites, who just like disappeared for a while in China, right? He was just gone. Did you remember this?
Oh, I wasn't even aware. No, I wasn't aware of that one. Did they just disappear?
He disappeared for like a month or two, or like there was a certain period where he was just gone, and there was like some fear that it was the government had acted in some way to prevent, or like put him
Did
in
they come back?
isolation. Yeah, he came back. Yep.
Okay.
I forgot the name of the person. I think it's Jack something, but he's one of the CEOs of one of the biggest social networking sites in China, and so there is that
wow.
issue where even though they're sort of free to run their business however they want, the government is doing
Yeah.
some sort of weird things to like just confiscate your stuff or put you in jail or like I don't know.
Yeah, it's still like a country where it's like you relatively can't do anything you want.
Yeah.
But yeah, they have their issues. It's just interesting the difference in how the governments are ran, like the influence that like the filthy rich have. It's very, I find that part interesting.
Jack Ma, that's right. It's DJ Booters.
Oh,
Jack Ma is
Jack
the name of the
Ma.
guy. Yeah.
I'll have to look him up. Because that's actually interesting. I wonder where he went. Did he ever
Yeah.
say? Or
Well, he's back. He's been the CEO of that company, and he travels internationally a lot. So it's like,
oh,
but he was put in jail by the Chinese government for
Oh!
some amount of time. I do remember that.
I wonder if he did something. That's interesting, actually. Yeah, I will look it up. I'll look into it because that is kind of cool, or not cool, I guess, for him.
Right.
Actually, little fun fact. I don't know if many people know this. When the girl from Huawei, America wanted us to arrest her. We had her in Canada, but then the Chinese government arrested two Michaels who they said were selling drugs in China. They didn't do anything,
Mhm.
but it was so that we would give them back the girl from Huawei, and eventually we did because we're like, we got to get these two Michaels back.
Wow.
Like we just can't. Like China just took them, so we gave her back.
Okay. I guess
the U.S.
the
government wasn't happy.
the other I guess communist government that comes to mind immediately is North Korea, obviously, and they're
Oh, yeah.
probably one of the most horrific communist regimes, I guess, right? Wouldn't you say? As far as
Yeah.
like that
Yes.
shows how bad communism can be, or whatever. Right?
Exactly. And so when they call me that, I'm just like,
Yeah.
a communist?
Yeah. You
Like
need
I
to,
believe in like a free market.
yeah. You need to point to those social democratic countries that are doing so well. I mean, there we go.
That's the argument is that because they're a small country, we can't do it on a large
Right.
scale, which I think is I think that's a cop out.
Right.
I think we can do it. People just are afraid of change.
Well, look at California. We are. I live in California. We're probably the most liberal state, I guess you could say, and
Yeah.
we're also the fifth largest economy in the world. And we're
That's
implementing
insane,
somewhat
actually.
liberal policies here. And I think that people say, "Oh, people are always fleeing California because of all the regulations." No, I'm living here. It's great weather. We're not fleeing.
I'm doing pretty well.
Yeah,
I'm having a good time.
seriously.
I should tell you, I'm actually going to be in Vegas in 2 days. I'm going to be in the States for like a month and a half.
Oh, cool. What are
So
you
I'm going to
doing?
be on that side of the West Coast. I have a friend who wants to film some political content, so I said, "Well, sure, let's do it." And then there's a few streamers who I may potentially meet up with who were like, "Let's film some IRL content." So potentially
Cool.
that's what's going to happen.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to shout you out, Moon. That was our end
Oh,
of our
thank you
interview.
very much.
Mooncake is one of the streamers that I like to watch on Twitch. I personally tune into her stream every once in a while, and I'm going to shout out Mooncake XO on Twitch.
Thank you very much for inviting me, by the way.
Yeah, thank you for coming, Moon. I love to be
Of
able to like
course.
meet people and talk a little bit more in depth than what we could get to do on the show. So this was a lot of fun.
No, I appreciate it. So thank you.
Yep. All right. Follow Mooncake, everybody. There's a little information about her from my bot. All right, Moon.
Thank you.
Good to see you again. Hopefully
Okay,
we can do it again
bye.
sometime. Bye.
Okay, will do. Bye.
Bye. All right. So that was Moon. Sorry, guys, I wasn't able to keep up with the chat. Chi-Town Deek was saying, in China, they own you in totality. Oh, I see. As a billionaire, if you don't pay homage to the CPP, you will get ghosted and unalived, right? So I wonder what happened with Jack Ma. I'm curious to know why it was that he was put in jail, or like he just was gone for a short amount of time. People were afraid something had happened to him, but then he came back out, and I guess he was released. Retroman says he tends to be more of a libertarian, right? Denny Ace is saying North Korea is cuddly. I don't know about that. Hi, WWE fan. Denny moved out of California for Vegas because the cost of jobs income is not as good right now. Okay, yeah, there's definitely trade-offs. I mean, California is higher taxes. It is higher taxes. So you have to balance that out with the fact that there is some support for, healthcare and things like that. So, and yeah, it's a trade-off for sure. If you want to go to a place that has a better ratio for income and cost, you can lose out on some of the things that you gain when you have the higher taxes, like in California that we do. Mechanic, you jump over there periodically. Do you mean to the United States? Or to North Korea? No, it couldn't be North Korea, right? The Mechanic, you wouldn't be going there. Yes, it's DJ Butters. Moon does go on some debate panels, and it's very interesting because she is the liberal voice often, and there's a bunch of conservative males that she's arguing with, which is why I think it turned to her attire in the last debate. They were all focused on what she was wearing and not what she was saying, which was very frustrating to see, I have to say. Chi-Town, can you let me know? I think Dub is supposed to be on, but Valerie will be next. But Dub, I think she might have started her stream. If she started her stream, we could probably squeeze her in right after Valerie. So let me see. Valerie said she's ready, but I need her to come to the Discord. As soon as Valerie's here, I will pull her in. She's here. All right, I'm going to pull her in. Hi, Valerie.
Oh, wait. I don't know why. I cannot show my...
Are you streaming?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why.
It could
show my...
It could still be... the camera might still be in use by OBS if you don't have it closed out. Or...
I did it.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I don't understand.
Weird.
Yes, it is.
Do you have a virtual... Oh, no, you would have to turn on your Streamlabs. Oh,
okay.
You're there. All right, let me bring you up on the screen.
I feel like I'm being attacked today.
Hi, Valerie.
Hello.
This is the first time we've had a chance to actually talk one-on-one, because in the show, it was just more like a quick interview and then bring the guys in and all
crazy.
that. So I wanted to ask you some questions, because you're one of the people that I've followed for so long. I think it was probably when you first started 2 years ago on Twitch, and then you moved to Kick.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I just like tuning in to see what's happening in your life, I guess you could say. I know you live in Colombia, right?
Yes, I do.
What is it like in Colombia? Tell me, like, you were born there, right? You were born in Colombia?
Yes.
Okay, yes. What is life like for you in Colombia?
I don't know. I think it's crazy because it's like a real third world. Like everything that you can watch on YouTube, TikTok, like crazy that you can say like, no, this has to be AI. No, it's true. We do really crazy stuff here. It's also a lot of violence, and it is like in the how can you say it? Like you have to worry for your life, but it's also good. Like we eat good, and I feel like I really love to grow up here because hey, there's Hannah. Because I don't know. I feel like when I because I also lived in Spain, I I feel like here I really love to spend time with my family. That's something that it's like the most important for me, and I feel like it's because I grow up here in Colombia, and in Colombia it's like so important, like the family. I feel like
Hmm.
Fast and Furious, but it's like that. But when I was living in Spain, it was like completely different. Like everybody is just like, okay, I don't care about my family. Like, yeah, you're my mom, but I really don't care too much about it. So that's something that I really love about it.
Got it.
And yeah, it's crazy, but it's good.
So Colombia, there you're saying that the families are closer than what you saw in
So
Spain.
closer.
Okay, because I know you moved to Spain when you were after you'd grown up. I guess basically you decided to go to Spain for an adventure, or what was the reason for wanting to go there?
I wanted to study and have the other citizenship.
Oh, the other
So
citizenship. Did you
was
get the
because
other
yeah,
citizenship? Do you have a Oh,
yes,
you are. So you're a Spanish citizen and a Colombian citizen. Oh, that's cool.
yeah,
Okay. And then, so how long did you spend in Spain?
like 5 years,
Yeah, so it was a long time. Okay. And then,
a
but you
lot.
finally decided to come back. And what were your reasons for wanting to come back?
I mean, I just wanted to have this citizenship. It was so nice because I was
Hmm.
living in an island, so it was like crazy, like a movie for real. Like
Hmm.
it was everything so closer, everybody just like know with each other and stuff. But I really missed my family
Of
because I was
course.
alone. So I wanted to be back to spend time with my family again.
Got it.
And because of taxes in Spain were killing
Oh,
me.
oh, taxes are high. That's true. We were just talking about some of these European
Yeah.
countries and how they do have higher tax rates. Yeah, interesting. And so, how big is your family? I know you've had your cousin on your stream recently too. How big is your family in Colombia?
Well, we are like my grandparents, my mom, my uncle, and my aunt, and my other aunt, and my cousins. We are like five cousins, and my little brother. So I mean, my closer family, we
Mhm.
are 11.
11. Okay. And do you all live nearby to each other?
No, I
Oh,
mean, we live closer. My
yeah.
my parents lives in a different city, but we live like closer, but
Hmm.
not super close. So enough to visit each other
Hmm.
like often, but not so often.
Got it. And do you live in one of the nicer areas in Colombia? Like, is it,
In
you're
the
talking about
nice,
how it's dangerous in certain areas. And I did read about, like, I was looking at what it's like, or what are the guidelines for U.S. citizens traveling to Colombia. They said as long as you're in the tourist areas, it's safe. But if you're in other
yes,
outlying areas, it can be dangerous. Where are you in a
yes.
dangerous area? Is what I'm asking, I guess.
No, no.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
I live in probably one of the worst cities
Really?
because this city is so dangerous. Like, not talking about the area, like the
Yes.
city, the whole city is dangerous
Got it. Okay.
because it has more violence than the other cities like Medellin or Bogota.
Wow.
But I live in a really good area. Like, we have like a way to say it here. It's like if you live like in a really, I don't know, where the poor people live,
Hmm.
like you can get robbed or they can kill you.
Hmm.
But if you live in a good area,
Hmm.
you won't have that problem. But they will kidnap you to ask your family,
Right.
like for money.
Jeez.
So it's
Okay.
kind of like that. But no, it's not like that. It's just like we just make fun about it. But it's not like
Yes.
that. It's a
Hmm.
really good area, so it's okay.
Okay. So do you feel safe where you're at? I'm assuming.
Yes, I
Yes.
do.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I figured. Um, wow. Okay. I noticed that you traveled to Miami. I think it was a year or two ago. Do you come to the United States every once in a while? And what kinds of things do you do in the
Well,
United States, or where have you been in the United States? I guess.
I went like probably 6 times, no, 4 times last year.
Got
Last
it.
time was in December.
Hmm.
It's always like to, like collab and just like to different stuff there. Just like most of the time is to collab. Just once was just visiting, just like having fun, and but was with my family that time.
Got it. You did a collab in Miami, I think it was. I thought I saw a Kick stream where you were collabing with somebody a while ago. Was that this last year or
Well,
year before?
the first time that I went, it was to collab like for streams because I went on stream with Hell Mike, and I was also with, I think it was Jack Doherty on stream
Oh,
too.
interesting. Jack Doherty's, I hear this name often. He's a controversial guy, right?
Yeah, he's.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was on stream with those guys, and then it's just like collab with different girls, but just like for reels,
Mhm.
my other page and
Mhm.
stuff.
Your content is taking off everywhere. Like your TikTok, you have, what is it, almost 300K followers or something or more? That's crazy.
Finally, but
Wow.
what's this year? Because I mean, it was so hard for me to grow my TikTok. I was like, okay, I gave up.
Oh, wow. So what made the difference? How did you make it grow, I guess? Like, tell me a little bit. You're a master of the social media. Your Instagram and your TikTok and everything, it's huge.
Well,
How
I
do you do it?
think, I mean, honestly, I think the easiest way is to have big, like
Yeah.
a really good body.
Okay.
Because if you don't have like a really good body,
Yes.
I think the only way is try to, like be funny, which
Right.
is hard.
Comedy.
Or
Exactly.
just like, I don't know. I think it's easier if you're a guy if you do comedy, but if you're a girl, it's kind of hard if you don't have a lot of followers or you don't have something else to show.
Mhm.
So I noticed that I used to be like super viral with the green dress.
With the what?
So I just use it on the green dress.
Oh, yes. No, I've seen that everywhere. Yes.
So I started with that, and
Yeah.
I just like then keep doing it.
That's so interesting. So you have to find something that hits, and then you have to keep using it. I think
Yes.
that's really the key. We have a reel, you and me and Teeny, that has 50K, almost 50K viewers on Instagram. That's my best reel that I've ever done. So we need to
Crazy.
make
I love
we need to
that.
make more of those, Valerie.
Yeah.
On your next show, okay, everyone, Valerie is a star next week. We've got to get some more viral stuff. When Teeny's saying,
But I think it's because
Yeah.
also Teeny is
Yes.
like, I'm sorry.
No,
It's
go.
because she has like a really good personality, because yeah, you can, I mean, I saw different girls using the same green dress, or I even sometimes like film some content with a green dress, but if I'm not showing my personality, like, like look like more fun or you
Mhm.
like that, it's kind of hard. So I think it's
Yes.
also because Teeny is like has a really good personality.
Well, Teeny got, I think, a viral clip or something. Was it a viral reel on TikTok that had over 1 million views from TwitchCon? And it was when somebody
Oh.
came up to her and spoke in a language that is not existent. It's like a fake language that they were just speaking. And she responded to them in a similar like language that was not
No
real.
way.
And that got over 1 million views, I think. And then it somehow trailed down and got to her Instagram, and that's why I think the reel that we had together went so well on her page. Or
Yeah.
somehow the people were checking out her Instagram, and that was the first reel that they saw or something. But we got the advantage of having Teeny's big hit reel on TikTok.
Yes.
That was funny. Well, okay, Valerie, that was so fast. We barely scratched the surface, but it's already been 10 minutes. That's what I wanted to
Okay.
talk to you about. But I want to shout you out in my channel, and also everyone go follow Valerie. She's on Kick usually, but I'm going to shout out her Twitch channel as well. It's I'm Valerie XO,
Yay.
and she is the star next week. So anyone who would like to compete for Valerie, come to my Discord. And we're gonna try to make a viral reel somehow, right, guys? So let's make it happen
Yes.
next week with Valerie as a star. It's gonna be super exciting. Happy to have her back. Teeny won her last show, by the way, and hopefully Teeny will be coming back to defend her title. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right, Valerie, it's so good to talk to you a little bit one-on-one. I give you a
Same.
shout
Thank you
out,
so much.
and
I
I'll
really
see
enjoyed
you
it.
next Sunday, 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 o'clock Eastern.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Bye, Valerie. See you.
Bye. See you.
All right. That was Valerie. Really excited for her show. Guys, come to my Discord if you want to be a part of that show. We're going to try to make some more viral reels like the one where Teeny was singing to Valerie, the song Valerie in karaoke style. That one hit almost 50K on Instagram. Deltona's in already, I know that. He says he's going to win that one. All right, let me do the cast again. So Rocky is supposed to be coming up soon. Rocky, are you around? Let me check the schedule to see when I had planned for everyone to be here. Rocky is supposed to be next, unless Dub is live. If Dub is live, I can pull her in. Oh, looks like she's not live yet. Let me message her. Oh, Rocky's here. Good. I'm going to quickly message Dub to see how she's doing. Just send her a quick message in Discord. But Rocky's here, so this is going to be fun. I haven't had a chance to talk to Rocky, and we'll get to know him a little bit better now. And talk about a future collab, hopefully. Okay. Let me pull Rocky in.
Oh yeah, man.
Hey, Rocky.
Hello? Wait, where's Deltona?
I pulled you into the on-air channel. Okay. This is Coach Kurt.
Oh, hi Coach. How's it going?
Turn on your camera when you're ready. All right. Cool. Hi, Rocky.
What's up, dude? How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. You know, I'm just chilling. How about you?
I've got Jack and Coke. Are you not allowed? Are you not allowed to drink, Rocky?
Wait, why not?
You mentioned your stomach was causing you problems or something. You were talking about not drinking for a while.
Honestly, I can't remember, but that sounds about right. You know, I dabble once in a while.
Yeah.
Well, like everybody.
It was your idea to do a drinking stream collab.
Oh shit, you're right. I'm a very forgetful person, so you know.
That's fine. We need to talk about what our collab would be. So this is like our first collab right now. It's happening right now. Wait, are you streaming?
Wait, really?
Are you streaming right now?
No, I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
not,
I would have added you to the co-stream. Okay.
It's okay. No worries.
Yeah. Okay. This is like
I'm here for the love of the game, bro.
Right. This is a test of our collab. Rocky, what would our collab be like?
Let's see. It could be like a boys' night, you know?
Yeah, I like that.
Have a couple of brewskis, some fun games planned, you know?
Yeah.
We could like do some call-ins and like, I don't know, give people advice. You know, that'd be cool. I don't know.
That'd be hilarious.
I like talking to people.
Yes.
Especially if we're a bit tipsy, you know, you might give some interesting advice.
Hey, why not? Why not's here? She says she remembers.
Yo, why not?
She remembers this show. Yes, you mean my show? Why not? This is the first time I've done a talk show. Why not? So I think maybe Why Not was there when you were promising to. Yes, I did invite you. Why not? If you want to come in, you can still do that. Absolutely, I would love to interview Why Not as well.
Yeah, Why Not's super funny, dude.
She is so funny.
Why Not?
I think that's how I found out about you, Rocky, because I think she was interviewing you on her channel or something. That's the first time I learned of you, and then I followed you. And I've tuned into a few of your streams where you're doing art and things. And actually, what's happening in your streams recently is people are just trolling you.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty bad. My chat is horrible.
It makes
I probably
me laugh,
have
though.
one of the worst chats on Twitch. I'm not gonna lie, dude.
It makes me laugh. It makes people want to tune in though, when it's like
they are pretty funny. I don't know what I do to bring them in, but they are pretty funny.
Yeah. So I remember you were talking about you and Why Not have an agreement. If you're not married by a certain time, you're going to marry each other. Is that what the deal is?
Oh shit! For her. Yeah. If the deal still is on board, yeah, you know.
Okay.
if it ain't looking too well for us, but she's gonna have to come to America,
Ah,
you know,
okay.
get like get a green card and all that.
Yeah.
So, well, I don't know.
She can't come on because she has a meeting in 15 minutes. Okay, why not? That's all right.
A meeting?
Yeah, what why are you having
You
a
have a
meeting?
meeting at
Wait, Sunday at 7:48 p.m.
on a Sunday night? What fucking meeting do you have, dude? Some bullshit. Pardon my French.
Hi Riff, thanks for the lurk. Yeah, okay, well, so that's good. You have a marriage plan for in the future with Wyanot if you can't get a girlfriend or a wife
I
before
guess
then.
so. I completely forgot about that. Yeah.
So, but you have told me that you don't want to come on my dating show though, because
Yeah,
that's
it's
not
not
your
really my
style.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Not really my thing.
You meet girls in real life. You're like someone who doesn't rely on parasocial online relationships. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Uh, to be blunt, it sounds a bit harsh when you put it that way, but shit. Yeah, man. I mean, just do it in real life.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know, man. If that's your thing, it's your thing. It's the world is changing. They had you had prison pals back in the day. Now you got Discord kittens. So
Yeah, I
you
think
know
so.
the game
I
has changed.
I don't know if the apps are really working for anybody. Like I have real life friends that use all the apps, and they're going on some dates every once in a while, but it's just not ever forming a connection that lasts, like a real relationship.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are starting to realize that it's just so desensitizing. Everybody's just kind of on this app where it's like, you swipe,
Hmm.
when I feel like, just go up to a person or like just go out, meet people and
Yeah,
stuff. I think that's the best way. Put
absolutely.
yourself out there.
I think
Worst
that
thing that can happen, she says no. So,
exactly that, and that's the advice that a lot of people have given to Deltona for one, is that he has a lot of luck with connecting with the women on the show and everything like that, but it's not a real relationship. He's not ever seeing them in person.
yeah,
So
that's kind of true. I don't know how he does it, dude. I'd be heartbroken because I feel
yeah,
like every week he's got a new e-girl.
yes,
The dude's a player, I guess.
yes, but don't you think he would be better off just? I told him sign up for a knitting club and go meet some local ladies that are doing
Yeah,
knitting, or
dude.
I mean seriously.
Find an interest where you can just talk to people, meet people, or I don't know, go to a bar.
Yes.
Whatever he likes to do. Um, I do think you got to have that balance. That little bit of a balance. I feel like being online and like having that mindset over time. I feel like it must get very what's the word? Exhausting.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, have you ever been burnt out?
Have I been burnt out? Are you talking to
Yeah.
me?
Yeah. Like, I mean, you do this like every week, dude. You
Yes,
must
but
get
it's only
burnt out.
once a week, though. It's not too bad. And the other days I am working a full time job, so I don't have time to really do it more than once a week. But I love doing it. It's super fun. Yeah, tell me about your streaming, Rocky. So how did you get started? What is the content that you're making, and like how have you grown your channel up to this point? And how long have you been going for?
Um, I've been streaming for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like 3, 4 years now.
Mm-hmm.
It just kind of happened. A lot of my friends are streamers, and yeah, I just hit go live one day. I don't really stream that much anymore. I feel like I'm
You're
terrible with
wait, are
streaming.
you burned out?
No, I'm not burnt out. I
Okay.
just I just don't do it as much
Uh,
anymore. I do like the community part of Twitch.
mm-hmm.
Um, meeting people. Um, but I don't know. I just kind of life gets busy.
Yeah,
But yeah, I started streaming like 4 years ago, I think.
got it.
And depending on the person, you could say it's all uphill and downhill. So
But
yeah.
you've been growing your channel. Like when I tune in, you usually have quite a few viewers. You're one of the bigger well, at least in my little circle, you're one of the bigger male streamers.
Oh, you're so nice, man.
seriously.
You're so nice.
And
I don't think so compared to like 2 years ago, but
really?
maybe I don't know. It's a bit my own fault. I just don't stream as much anymore.
Got it. So you had more viewers a couple years ago?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah, definitely.
Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know of you before just the last year or so when I happened to get introduced through Wyandotte, I think. So
Okay.
yeah, and so your
Shout out
content.
to Wynot. That's the goat.
Yeah, definitely. She was the one.
I've known Wynot for like almost 5 years now.
That's so cool.
Crazy. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I had a little background music there from Dub City Size Stream. I think she might be starting up. Let's see. Hold on.
Okay, nice.
She's getting ready. Yep, she's getting ready. So I think she might be one of the next guests. We'll see who we have here. I see Mr. Janju's waiting. So, Rocky, you've done art, right? I've seen some of your art that you've been doing on your stream. And on your Instagram as well, you have some pictures that you've painted.
Yeah, I used to paint a lot. I went to an art high school. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's called Frank Sinatra School of the Arts.
No, I haven't heard of it.
It's in New York.
Cool.
I was a art major.
Okay.
And I used to do like oil painting and stuff like that. But I kind of stopped doing it, and like I was like, oh, why not paint? So I did that. You know, it's like an old hobby of mine. You know, trying to pick up on some hobbies. You know, you got any hobbies, Coach Kurt?
Well, I do a lot of sports outside of work and streaming. Yeah, I
nice.
actually run a nonprofit organization that does modern pentathlon. I don't know if you've heard of that sport. It's an Olympic sport.
I've never heard of that. Really?
Yes.
You know, it's funny. I was just watching some videos about like Olympics and stuff, like running and stuff.
Yep, I'm
That's
totally
super
into that stuff.
interesting. Hell yeah, dude! I play flag football. My city has a league, and it's like some fellow Austin streamers. They play in the league, and it's super fun.
Yeah, what
Like, it's
position do you
really-
play?
Either corner or wide receiver.
Got it. Awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. Definitely having a hobby like that, and then also you can meet a bunch of cool people too. you know?
Absolutely. I would encourage everyone to get out there and do some other stuff besides Twitch streaming, by the way. Rocky's a
Yes,
good example.
That's what I've been trying to do. I do a lot outside,
Yeah.
which I kind of like. I'm glad, but it's like bittersweet, you know. I don't stream as much.
True. Yep.
So,
There's trade-offs.
but
I'm going to shout Rocky
Yeah.
out. Rocky539.
thanks, dude.
Friend that I met through Why Not. And we're going to do a collab stream in the future. Rocky and I. We just got to figure out exactly what it's going to be.
I will try and be more efficient on that. I know I can be a little bit forgetful, but
No worries.
you know,
No worries. I'm going to message you
motivating
in
me.
Discord and we'll figure out a date to do our collab stream. Maybe sometime during the holiday.
okay, man. Yeah, I'd be down.
All right. Rocky,
All right,
see you later. Nice to meet you. Nice to talk to you.
see ya, dude.
Bye. All right, that was Rocky. And I think our next guest is already ready to go here. Yendes is here. I think I saw Fruity was followed Rocky there. Yes, Hot and touch grass. I would highly recommend that. Hi, Bold. Good to see you. And a shout out Bold as well. I met Bold at TwitchCon. We had a lot of fun there. Such a great time. And we're about to bring in Yendes. Yendes is the next guest. And then it's Mr. Zanju. Then Zytrez, and then finally Elvis. Oh, and we're going to squeeze Dub in there as well. So let's pull in Yendes. Hi, Yendes.
Hi, Kurt. Oh my gosh, my new profile picture looks insane. I just realized that. My apologies.
No, I didn't even see it.
Good.
How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good. Where are you time zone wise?
I'm PST.
That's what I thought.
So it's
Yeah.
almost 8 for me. Yeah.
Because you were traveling somewhere on the West Coast to get to TwitchCon. I remember you did a long drive. I think we must not
Yeah,
be too far away from each other. Oh wait, you flew
Mm,
somewhere and then you drove. Oh,
I flew to, oh my God, how many towns are in fucking California? I flew like near Sacramento and went to one of my buddy's house there, and then
Right.
we drove all the way down to San Diego.
Got
It
it.
was definitely adventure.
yeah, that's at least 14 hours, right? It's a very long drive.
It's like an 8-hour drive, 10 hour, something. I don't know.
All the
I
way to
can't
San
remember.
Diego? Wow. Okay, maybe it's 10 hours. Yeah, it's probably about 10 hours. Now
I
that
was
think
like, from
about
where I'm at, it's like 14, but from SAC, it wasn't the worst.
Got it. Okay. Yep. Well, we didn't really get to complete our conversation about TwitchCon. We were talking about a lot of the things that happened there, but can you talk about what it was like for you? It was your first TwitchCon, right?
Yeah,
And,
it was my first one.
And what did you think of the whole experience and everything at TwitchCon?
I thought it was great. I thought the whole convention was great. I thought a lot of people were very friendly. I met a lot of really, really nice people, even bigger streamers that, you know, are like, I didn't recognize them, but they'd be like, oh, like, you seem really cool. Let's add each other on Discord, and then I'd figure out who they are. I'm like, oh, what do you want with me?
Yeah.
But I met plenty of really nice people. I had a great time with my friends. Thankfully, a lot of my really close streaming buddies went, so we were cutting it up the whole time. I thought TwitchCon itself was really good. It was fun. I think my favorite part was probably like Artist Corner.
Oh, interesting. I didn't
Really
even,
talented people there.
I didn't spend any
Yeah,
time there.
so-
So what did you see at Artist Corner that was interesting to you?
Just a whole bunch of like, I mean, there's like 3D printed stuff, but you can tell when someone's like ordering and like like they drew the design of whatever they had, and I think that's really cool because I can't draw.
Yeah, neither can I.
I'm not good at creating anything.
No, you're good at streaming though. That's creating. That's content creation. Right?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm good at hitting go live and
Yeah.
not the rest of it.
I remember what I was surprised about at my first TwitchCon is how many affiliates there are that just come to the con. I mean, this is like seriously a small subset of all the Twitch streamers, and here you have like 23,000, I think it was 20 somewhere around
Yeah.
there affiliates. That's such a crazy number. I can't believe
It
that.
was really, really cool to see. Yeah.
Yeah. And that gives me hope for like the dating show because there's, we found a couple circles that are kind of overlapping and they keep expanding out, but there's so much more out there that's untapped. Like all these people that we haven't connected to that have their own circles, I think, that are,
Yeah.
it would be so interesting to tap into more of those circles. There's so many different groups out there.
I mean, I experience it even with just playing Dead by Daylight.
Yes.
Like some streamer will raid me, and then
Right.
I go to raid someone else, and I'm like, yeah, I met this person today. They're like, wait, that's like my best friend. I was like, what are you talking about? This world is so small.
Yeah.
And it's really fun to just be introduced into those groups. So that was just that on a wider scale, and to think like there are plenty of other groups like me and my friends where we're really close knit, tight knit, and like even your group and stuff that we're like a part of.
Yes.
It's really fun to see the other people there enjoying time with one another and seeing friends, meeting friends. So
Definitely. When
it was really cool.
When
Huge.
we all met that first night, I did not feel like we were unfamiliar. Like I felt like it was just a friendly group. I never
No.
felt like we didn't know each other before. Like it was really like, okay, we're already friends. Like,
Yep. Like I'm sitting there, I'm like, even at that dinner, I'm like, I'm meeting you, and you're already just a really nice person. I was not scared about meeting you. There's, like, I was more, I guess, nervous about meeting other cast members that have been on the
Oh,
show.
true,
So I was
yeah.
like, I haven't talked to them in depth, but
Right.
even then, like, we came up to dinner, and I'm meeting Bold for the first time, and like my main mod David for the first time.
Right.
I'm like, this is crazy. These all seem like really good friends. Elvis apparently really wanted to talk to me. I
Yes.
don't know what it was about, but I'm sure, man. It
Yes.
was just really funny, and everybody was very familiar.
Which reminds me, I wanted to ask you if you would be on Elvis's show. If we do a show for
Elvis
Elvis.
doing a show?
Well, I want to. And I think he deserves it. I want to make one for him. So we need more contestants, obviously. So I'm hoping I can recruit you for that show. What do you think about that?
Oh yeah, 100%. I'd do it for Elvis.
Okay, good.
I would do it for Elvis in a heartbeat.
Awesome. And then we've got, of course, more people in your community that we're going to do the shows for. So Celestial Kitten, that's coming up. That's
Yes,
actually
yes.
penciled in on the calendar. I haven't 100% confirmed with her on that date.
Okay.
But it's, let's see, let me just double check, just make
I
sure
was
I
like,
got
I'll
it
be
right.
there for that.
Yeah, I know. We need, and that's all girls. She wants only girls for that
Yes.
show.
Yes.
I want to make sure I have the right date for that. Here we go. It's set for December 21st. This is tentative. I haven't confirmed with her yet, but hopefully we can make that one happen because that'll be fun. She wants to do the all girls show.
Yeah, I think that'd be a really good time.
I'm gonna put the schedule in my chat too. That's the schedule of the upcoming shows, everyone. As you can see, I booked it all the way out to January 11th.
Dang,
The problem is right
you
now,
are on it.
I need more contestants now. That's the thing. I've got the stars, like tons of stars. Now we need more contestants for the show. That's the only thing.
I think Celeste, especially with an all-female show, between like my community who would probably like to participate, that are females, and like of hers, you know, there's a good amount of people that I think would be willing to like do that one for sure.
Good. So that one's going to be set. I'm pretty sure we've got that. I just got to confirm the date with her to make sure December 21st will work, and then I'll start asking individual people and stuff. But anyway, that's exciting that you guys found me, and then we found you, and now we've got this group that's like collaborating and figuring out how to make the all girls show happen for Kat. So this is really cool.
Yeah. Dude, to think that one day we were just sitting in a Discord and Celeste was just looking for different streamers, and we would just go in there like into their chats and like be really nice and stuff if we liked them, and then we just found you and we just stuck on yours the rest of the night. We were perusing for like an hour and a half or something, and then we just stuck on yours.
That's so crazy.
And then it just became a thing.
That's awesome. I'm so glad.
That's just very random, and we were like, I've never seen anything like this, and then we were getting a little invested in like making votes and stuff in our little group.
That is so cool. I think this has happened a couple other times too, because I just found a friend of Zan's. Her name is Mindy, and I was she discovered the stream like a couple weeks ago, and I watched her VOD as she was discovering the stream. I go, this is so interesting to see that perspective of someone who's just seeing this thing for the first time. And it's because Zan was going to be on the show, so she was there to support Zan. And it's so cool to see that, though. So cool.
Yeah.
It just shows there's a lot of opportunity, I think, for all kinds of different streaming. You collect the people that like the content that you're putting out. It's just what happens. So it's cool.
It's very different. It's entertaining. Like I love that it's on a Sunday night.
Okay.
Just because
the timing,
like Sunday night is my like chill day. Like I got chores done all day probably, and I'm just trying to game and hang out with my friends, and then that's when you go live. I'm like, perfect. This instead of like watching a movie or like a TV show, I'm watching Coach Kurt.
That's awesome.
Like I'll put you up on my TV while I'm doing chores and stuff, and my roommates will walk in and they'll be like, who's winning? Because they now know who you are because I've done it so much. They're like, who's winning? I'm like, this person. They're like, man, all right. And then they like walk out and they'll come back later, see who actually won.
When I first started doing it, I always got the criticism, and I think Ty might be in the chat. He's one of the people that was doing this. It's too long. The show's just too long. But this is what Twitch is like. I mean, obviously it could be shortened or whatever. It's not, but this is not a broadcast TV show. It's not a 1 hour.
I think that I was around before you had like your timestamp down pretty well, and now like continuing watching the show even from, you know, I don't know, 5 months ago we found you or something like that. To now is very different. I think you do a great job, and even if the shows are like longer, like they're not gonna be 30 minutes. I think if it's like 6 hours and you've only got like 8 contestants, it's like okay, that seems a little much. Yeah, but if you've got a ton of contestants and it's super fun, of course, naturally you're going to have a longer show. But even then, you keep really well on the timestamps and it moving.
I'm trying to keep it moving a little bit more smoothly, but I also want the star to get the full experience, or like it's more like I want it to go at a normal pace for what the star is comfortable with. So sometimes they want it over quickly, and then we'll get it over quickly. Like the sisters last week, they didn't want a long stream, and I said, okay, let's really shorten it up, and it worked out pretty well. It was like 2.5 hours or something.
Yeah,
but it was good. Yeah, okay, so Yendies, we need you to be the star again in season 2 at some point. We'll plan it like in the future. Like
I was your star of the year.
You were the star of the year. That's what I'm going to say. Yendies was the star of the year voted by the board of directors for season 1. So obviously we need Yendies back again in season 2 at some point. So we'll just think about it down the road.
So much of my community watched when I was on it, and they were like, wait, this could be so much fun. I'm like, guys, we do bits all the time where I'm flirting with you and stuff. Like, what? And you guys do it back to me, but it's through chat. What makes you think that you wouldn't want to do it face to face? Like, I'm not scary.
I love that
I think we'd have way more people for that.
Okay. I love that I can play the part in helping you guys flirt with Yendies. That's so funny. That's so funny to me.
Hey, I know JB's in chat right now, and we were trying to get him on it so bad. He's one of my mods and like one of the first streamers I ever met. We were like, JB, be on the show.
Okay,
He's like,
JB, next
no,
time.
I'm too old. I'm like,
No.
no, you're not. You're winning my heart, JB, and you flirt with me daily when I stream. Come on.
Next time, absolutely, we need him.
100%.
All right, Yendes, our 10 minutes. Our 10 minutes went by so fast.
That
It's
was
already
10 minutes?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming on, Yendes, and we're gonna plan for you in season 2 at some point, and also you being a contestant on Elvis's and Cat's shows.
Of course, yes.
Just sort of
Sounds
lock
good.
that down. I got you on video. I
got it, Kurt. Okay. I know to be free.
All right, Yendes, see you later. I just shouted you
Bye,
out.
Kurt.
Bye.
Bye, chat.
Bye. All right, that was fun. Yendes, Star of the Year, season 1. Board of Directors picked her. And we're going to have her back for season 2 as a star again. And also, she just brings the entertainment each time as a contestant as well. I see Bold said he's in for that one. Am I not mistaken? MRJ says he's your biggest fan, Yendes. So we've got some new contestants for your next show. DJ Moho was talking about Mindy. Yes, Mindy discovered the show through you and Zan. And she is now on the calendar for January 4th to be the star of the show. We might need DJ Mohill to come out and compete for Mindy for that one. Yes, DeJearn, I just haven't been able to go back. DeJearn had a really good idea of keeping track of who's first, second, and third and giving points so we know who the best contestants are during the year. And unfortunately, I just wasn't able to go back to get the second and third place finishers. I wasn't able to determine that. I've got all the VODs on my YouTube. Every single VOD of every show. But I just haven't gone back to track that. Oh, JB, thank you for the donation. The bits, the 100 bits. Thank you. What's the Cookie Moscato saying? Extreme use of comma going on the stream? What do you mean, Cookie Moscato? Snazzy Buffalo, she's adorable. Yep, definitely. I saw, Elvis, that you changed your username to get rid of the underscore, and I did fix that, I think, in the cast listing as well. I think that's smart to get rid of that underscore there, Elvis. All right, let's see where we're at. I think Dub will be next. We're going to pull Dub in. Here we go. Hi, Dub. Are you there, Dub? Oh, and are you streaming? I didn't check your stream. Let me see if Dub is streaming. If so, I can add her to the co-stream. Yes, she is. I'm going to knock on her stream.
Hi. I was muted. Sorry. Can you hear me?
I hear you. Wait.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's in Discord. Yeah, that is in Discord. Okay. I need you to turn on your camera in Discord if you can.
I will do that right now.
Okay. There we go. And I just knocked on your stream. You can accept, accept the knock.
Let me go do that. Oh. Sorry.
No problem.
My stuff got all messed up because my whatchamacallit was updating.
No worries.
My stream elements. Okay.
By the way, Mr. Sanju, I think you're going to be next. So we're running a little bit late for you.
All right.
All right, Dub.
How's it? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yep.
Okay.
Everything
Perfect.
good?
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for the follow, Baby Takeoff. Welcome to Dubbyland.
I see you've been training really hard because you're getting ready for a competition, right? Coming up soon.
Yes, sir, Bob. I am 3 weeks and 6 days out. Essentially like 2 weeks out.
Got it. And you've been doing a cut. Can you explain what the cut is exactly?
The cut is, so I'm just like leaning out basically, like just dropping the body fat so that all the muscles show for my competition. So like I did like 2 preps in a row. So basically usually what happens is like after you do prep and then do a show, you go into off season, you bulk. But like because I had to like squeeze it in like I did like one prep and then I was gonna do another prep like right after. I had to do like a real quick bulk. So like I was eating immense amounts of food, like probably
I
like
saw some
close
of
to
it.
6,000 calories
Yeah.
for a while,
Yeah.
and just like lifting a lot of weights, trying to bulk up in like I don't know, like 2 months or something, and then I just started cutting now, so you can see all the muscle that I've been building. So it's just like a lot of cardio and like not very many carbs, but I've lost a ton of body fat, and I'm actually down to the weight that I was at show day last time, which
Okay.
means that like I'm on track to be like leaner for like this next coming up show.
Got it. And you put
Yeah.
it on Instagram, some at least in your stories, some of the progress that you've made. I can see that you're definitely getting ready to show off pretty soon here, right?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I don't know if you can see it. Like I feel like I'm just like super lean, like as it
Yep.
is like right now. Like kind of the abs are abbing, my pants don't really fit anymore.
Uh-huh.
You know, lots
There's
of
the
muscles,
muscles.
lots of
Yep.
muscles showing.
That looks great. That's going to be what I'm going to clip from your appearance on the show. No, just kidding.
Just me flexing.
Yeah.
That's just what it turns into all the time.
Remember when you showed me, I did make a little reel where it was you flexing and showing your muscles, and then all the guys coming and
Oh
showing
yeah,
you.
because that was my thing when I was
Yeah.
did the dating show. I was like, I muscles blind me. I like muscles. I can't help it. Like I
Absolutely.
do really like muscles like a
Yep.
lot. Um, but yeah, since I'm leaning out, like everything just kind of pops. Because like basically it's like you work out a whole bunch, and it's not that nobody can see it, like the muscle's there, but like when you start to lean out, it's like you just don't have as much body fat, so it's just like your muscles just closer to the skin. So I feel
Mhm.
like I don't know, watch, if I turn around, you could probably see my back muscles too. Watch, let me see. And I like don't even really need to flex. I have a stand here. But if I did flex, it'd be like,
Yep.
yeah.
That's definitely a lot of hard work to get that kind of muscular definition in your back muscles like that, I would say.
Yeah, it's been a wild ride. I gotta say, like, I don't know if I'd ever do two preps in a row again like this. Like, I mean, is it doable? It is doable, but like, I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
I
I can
think
see
like, yeah, I think, I mean, I complained to my coach about it, and he was like, "You're a weenie," because like he competed for like 2 years straight. But it's like, well, I'm a resilient weenie.
that. So,
But
Dub,
it's like exhausting.
you talked about the reason you wanted to do another show is you had finished. You needed to get another win, or you need a win for some sort of qualification or something, right? What is
Yeah,
the?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get my pro card. We're gonna manifest that. I'm gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
But like my first show, like the last show I did was my very first show, and I got second place, which isn't bad, but like it's
Right.
not what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to get first place. I wanted to get my pro card, you know.
Yep.
So like the WBFF is the federation that I compete in, and they do 3 shows a year. So they have one in August, one in December, and one in April. And so I was gonna wait and compete in April, and I was gonna like do a little off season, but I couldn't.
Mm.
I was like, I'm too hungry. Like I need like I had the momentum at the time. I
Mm-hmm.
was like coming off the high. I was like, I need to compete again like now. But in hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Hi, the Hero Twins. The Hero Twins are rooting you on, I think, here with their emotes here in the chat.
Oh, thank you. Thank you,
Yeah.
Hero Twins. Appreciate you guys.
So speaking of the muscles and the guys that were showing their muscles, you picked CK as the winner of your show. Have you
Yeah.
been in touch with CK? Like, are you on friendly terms? What's
We
happened
yeah, we
since?
chat. It's cool.
Yep.
He comes to my streams. We talk about
Mm-hmm.
weightlifting.
He's a
I
weightlifter
kind
as
of
well. Yep.
yeah. So he comes to my lift streams. We talk about muscles. I think I inspired him a little bit because he like showed up during one of my shoulder lifts one day, and he was like, "I need to lift shoulders more." I was like, "Yeah, you do," because I had a little shoulder pump that day.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he comes to my live streams. We chop it up. I tease him about like not taking me on a real date in
Yeah,
time.
that's funny. Okay. So anyway, we did make a connection because you picked CK and he chose love, and you've been on friendly terms ever since. See, this is what I want the show to do. This is what it's all about. I mean, you made a new friend at least, right? Over my
Yeah,
show.
yeah, for sure. And it's been cute. Like we just like talk. And then
Yeah.
it was funny because like everybody was asking me to come out to TwitchCon, and I was originally
Right.
gonna
Right.
go to TwitchCon, but like when I had said that I was gonna go to TwitchCon, it was before I had committed to doing my second show,
Right.
and like I just couldn't afford to do both,
Yep.
because doing a show is like pretty financially intensive, like
Absolutely.
because I have to fly out there, I have to fly my coach out there, I have to buy like bikinis, gowns, the whole
Yep.
the whole
It's
block,
costly to do it. Yep, I can see that. Cookie
Yeah,
Moscato
need
is
like
also really appreciating your Amazonian ability. That's what he
Oh,
says.
well, thank you, Cookie Moscato. I appreciate you. I appreciate the bodybuilder because they show skin and they feel I mean, yeah. I would put it in here. Maybe I can put it in the chat. Let me see.
He
I'll
says you're
put
going to
my
be the best
Instagram so
looking
you guys
one
get to
there.
know me. Oh, well, thank you. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. Hold on. Let me see. Let me try this. I know that that's not going to work in
Oh,
the
can you
coach
copy and
stream.
paste? Or maybe
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna do
I can
that for
copy
you
and
guys.
paste it from your stream. Hold on, if I can bring up
Oh,
your stream.
thank you.
Let me see if I can do that. Yeah, let's get her
Hey,
ID.
Chi-Town. Shut up.
Yes, I think Chi-Town introduced us, right? Isn't he the one that?
Yeah, Chi-Town did
Yep,
introduce us, and
I
he's
thought
hating
so.
on me because I'm a Broncos fan.
Really? Yeah, Chi-Town
But
finds some great people for the show. He's one of my I guess casting agents, or I guess what did
yeah.
casting director. I gave him the casting director role.
Were you able to paste it in there?
I'm gonna do it right now. I think I'm gonna grab it out of
Okay,
your
perfect. This is
chat.
my Instagram, guys. If you guys want to follow me and see pictures of like my progress or
There we go.
my show.
That's
Oh,
that's
what up,
Deb's Instagram.
Edward? Uh, that's my coach. Fetty is my coach. He's here. Hey, Fetty.
Wow, we've got the coach in the chat too. All right. So when is the show exactly, and when are we going to know the result? I guess.
Um, the show is on December 12th, and then you guys will know we'll all know the results on, or no, December 13th.
December 13th. Okay.
Losing track of time, and we will all know the results that night.
Awesome. Okay, so I can
Yeah.
report the results on my show on Sunday. If you haven't
Oh
already
yeah, most
found out,
definitely.
you can definitely tune. Are you gonna have a stream afterwards, or what is your plan?
I'm not sure. We'll see. I haven't been streaming as much lately because I don't know. I just like don't have the bandwidth. I just like am pretty exhausted with everything going on. I used to stream like every day for like hours, but like I've kind of slowed down on the streaming because like I just got to put everything I have into just kind of like working out
Yeah, no, I get
and
it.
like working and stuff. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna stream like immediately afterwards, but I most definitely will. Um, but yeah, you can. I will let you know how I do. I
Yep.
mean, it'll be all over my Instagram for sure.
Yep, I'm gonna shout you out as well right now. So everyone follow Dub City Side if you're
Oh,
not
thank
already
you, Cookie
following.
Moscato. I appreciate you. You want to hit me with a follow since you're
Yeah, everyone
like
give her a
loving
follow.
on me so hard?
Yeah, come on, Cookie Moscato. If you're not following Dub, go do it right now. Dubby Land, that's her crew over there on her stream. And I like to
Yeah.
watch you when I guess it's because you're later at night and I'm like finishing up my work usually. I can tune in and you're like doing your weightlifting or whatever. It's great.
Yeah, usually working out at that time.
Yep.
People think it's pretty weird because I work out so late at night, but I like it because the gym is empty,
No, I would like that
There's
too.
like I'm like the only one there.
That's a great time to do it. Yep.
And I think it's pretty funny because I forgot my headphones recently. This is like one of the first times in like forever that I didn't have my headphones. And so when I'm in the gym and I'm streaming, I'm always just like talking to you guys, right? Like I'm
Yep.
just like I have my headphones on, I'm listening to music, I lift weights, I'm like just talking to my phone. And I didn't have my headphones that day, and I was just like very hyper aware of like how weird it was that I was just like speaking very loudly to like nobody. And because there are some people at the gym, so it's like
Yeah.
usually I don't care. I don't know. There's like a level of delusion about it because I just have my headphones on, but like I just became like really hyper aware of the fact that I'm just like talking to myself, So it's
Yeah.
like I'm like realizing that people around me must think I'm like a fucking weirdo because I'm just like working out and like talking to like nobody.
But meanwhile, we're watching it and we're enjoying it. So I guess they
Yeah.
need to tune into your stream to see it from our perspective.
For sure, for sure. But like Yeah, the people that are like around me, they probably think like, what is this girl
Yeah.
doing? What do you mean I hate Paris Social Cookie Moscato? I talk to all my people like
Yeah,
incessantly.
Dove is very welcoming, Cookie Moscato. Yeah, you should head
Yeah,
over
I
there
don't
to
know
her
what you're
stream.
talking about.
You should definitely head over to her stream. All right, our
Yeah,
10
thanks for
minutes
the
is
love. I
already up.
come.
Dove, it was so fast. But
Oh,
we are going to have hopefully another collab in season 2 where you could be the star again if you're interested.
oh, for
So,
sure. I'm really excited.
yep, we'll do it again. I hope so.
All right, I will talk to you next time.
All right.
Thanks for interviewing me.
Yep, thanks for coming on
Thanks,
again.
Mr. J.
Bye, Dove.
Bye, guys.
All right, that's Dove City Sci. Well, we have only a few more people left here. Zytrez, if you're around, come into my Discord. Next, I'm going to pull up Mistress Anju. Hello, Mistress Anju.
Hello there.
Welcome in.
Yes, give me 1 second. Oh, goodness gracious. Camera?
Oh,
Is my camera on?
nope. Yep, now it is. There we go.
Okay,
Hi,
cool.
Mistress Anju.
Hello there.
Welcome to my talk show.
Yes, glad to be here.
This is your time of streaming. This is where you're awake again because you usually have a nap before this time period, right? And then you wake up and then you're on all night again. You're on like very late into the morning on your stream.
Yeah.
How far do you usually go? Like I go to sleep before you're even going to bed usually. And lately my schedule's been so messed up. I've been up to like 5 a.m. and you're still going. That's 8 a.m. your time.
Oh yeah. I usually stream until like the fucking sun comes up or something. I don't know how I do it, but God, when I went to sleep today, I looked and it was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was like surprised at myself because I'm usually asleep around that time, but I'm running on like 4 hours of sleep.
Oh, so
I
wait.
don't know. I'm just like I do Batman hours.
Yeah, you're definitely a night owl, even more than I am. But I'm wondering if you get enough sleep. Do you get enough sleep? I need 8.
Oh yeah.
8 to 10 hours. Okay, yeah, because I know sometimes you sleep on stream, but I wasn't sure if you're getting.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay.
I sleep for like I would say I slept for at least like 4 hours today, but I'll usually sleep a little longer than that. It's just yeah, today I shot up and I remembered your stream was like a 10, so
Yeah.
luckily I didn't even have an alarm set. I got up.
Okay. Now I want to ask you about my idea that I proposed to you to do a 3-panel dance stream.
Oh yeah, Lord.
Okay,
yeah,
do you
I
have
don't
your
know if
do you
I
have
would
your
actually
overlay?
commit to that.
Do you have your overlay?
Huh?
Do you have your 3-panel overlay? Can you show your 3-panel overlay? Look at this, guys.
Sure.
This is what I helped Mistress Anju with last week. I want her to do a 3-panel dance stream. Like, you know, like some
The
of
name is 3-panel shit.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah. I
I
have
only
to
see your
move my
hand.
camera.
I only see your hand.
Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit of an annoyance there, but every time I do that, I'm gonna have to
There.
move the camera onto me.
Is this not a much better layout, guys? Check this out.
I mean, I guess.
I love this. And then you have your
I don't know.
pole. You can do your pole dancing, and then you can, accept requests. But people would have to pay for a request. What are you saying no for, MRJ? What do you mean?
Yeah, I would hopefully people would pay for it.
Right. Exactly. No, I
I
get
try
it.
to make it like a channel point, but then I figured that that's gonna be a lot of work if somebody were to do that.
Oh, channel point redemption.
Press the button. Yeah.
Cookie Moscato, it does work. Right. I know. That's what I'm saying. So I was telling Mr. Sanji, look, it's 3 times better now. You got yourself on there.
I mean, I don't think people are gonna sit there and watch me dance.
Why?
That's why I was like this.
No, I think it would be awesome. And then the thing
I
is,
mean, dude,
you pick music. So like the people that are watching, they pay a certain number amount. What is it? 5 subs or 1 sub? I don't know. Whatever. Something, a donation of some amount, and they get to pick the song, and then you perform the pole dance or whatever to whatever song they pick. You know what I mean?
yeah, no, I know. It's just like it's more of like that's a niche for people who have that type of personality. The little
I guess.
the what's type of personality I'm looking for? I can't even give an example, but basically for me, I'm more of a gamer.
Yeah, I
Like
get it.
I pick up the sticks, and I feel like people, the moment that I do something outside of play a video game, they're like, "Wow, that's great. Goodbye." Just gonna go watch somebody else instead. Oh wow, she's dancing. We didn't ask for
But
that.
you could get a new audience for that particular type of stream. Thank you for the follow, Wally
Yeah,
West.
but and then when I end up like going, all right, guys, I'm done dancing.
Yes.
I'm gonna go and play a video game.
Right.
They're gonna go, wow, I don't care about
Right.
that.
Then your other audience comes back though. You have 2 different audiences.
Yeah, let's maybe like if I could get my numbers up,
Yes.
right? That's when we'll try to do the dancing because I promise you,
Right.
I'm not gonna feel too happy if I dance, right? And I have like 7
Yeah.
people watching,
Yeah.
and one of them's my mother. Like that, I promise you, no, no. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Well, it was just an idea because I saw that some of the newer streamers, they're doing the 3-panel dance thing, and it seems to be working. So I thought it might be something you could try. I know it's not exactly your personality, though. I do get that. You're more...
Could be a shot. I mean, I did end up making this little workout challenge thing right here, so if anybody wanted to, they could, I guess, select it as an option.
Right. And they can choose the pole dance as an option. And then you're going to do it for 30 minutes, though, right? If they choose that.
I think, is that what that says there? Oh gosh.
Something about... I thought it
My
said...
OBS is so tiny. 25 minutes? I think
Oh,
I'm going to
okay.
be doing like for 5 subs, it's 25 minutes.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
awesome.
for
Okay.
1 sub, it's 5 minutes.
Guys, you got to go...
Yeah, no, I'm not the best
You
at
got to
math.
redeem this dono thing in Mr. Sanji's channel so that she'll do the dance with the free panel setup for 25 minutes. And then you can keep her busy all day by continually...
Oh, yeah, I don't mean to make that face.
Okay, Mr. Sanji's personality is... It may not... She doesn't like the 3-panel dance thing, but she's great at e-dating. I think we can all agree on that.
Really? You think I'm good at that?
Yes.
I try.
You're always in the finals. You're always close. If not in the finals, you're always close.
Hey, somebody's got to like represent for the women.
Deltona, you're just...
Unfortunately, you know, I get close every time and then I still end up losing.
No, hold on. That's what I wanted to do also, is look back at your history on the show, because you have done well. Let me get up. I'm going to pull up the history in my Discord. So I first got you to come on, and the very first time you came on, you were the star of the show. Do you remember that? Because someone, I forgot who it was, couldn't join that night, and we were scrambling to find... We already lined you up as a contestant, and then we changed you to the star because the person we wanted didn't come. And that night, Mel Heasy won, and she chose money. So that was the first...
Yeah, I remember.
That was your first experience. Unfortunately, it wasn't a love connection on your very first try. But then you came back for Miss Keijo's show. And you won. She picked you. And you picked money. You got $65 on that show. So far...
Yes. It went towards my cat.
That's awesome. So there were 2 connections sort of made, but both chose money. So then after that, we finally got you a love connection. It was Haikiri.
Mm-hmm.
You were the star again. Haikiri won. You picked him, and he chose love. So there we go. We did make one love connection with Haikiri. And by the way, that was so great. Haikiri, his confidence, went up so much after that show. It was such a good feeling that you guys had made that connection there. That was so good. And then the 24-hour e-date, you were the star for an entire 24 hours. We did 7 rounds.
God.
And
yeah, no, I remember the lack of sleep that day. I can still feel it in my bones.
Yep.
I think I'm recovering every other day.
Me too. Kelly won. Kelly won and chose money. and I had doubled the
Mhm.
prize pool, so there was a chance of up to $200. Unfortunately for her, the random number was $8. Now,
Wow.
the last experience. Deltona's the star. He picks you, and you pick love. So that's 2 love connections we made for you. Haikiri and Deltona.
Just went back in time and chose money. I should have chosen money. Oh, I also would have went towards my cats. Oh well.
But that's a really good history on the show when you think about that, Mr. Sanju. You did make 2 love connections. You made a money win on one of the shows. So I think it's a really good success rate.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, usually I choose love, and that's
Yes.
because of the fact that I feel like if I were to choose money, it might end up hurting somebody's feelings.
Yeah, definitely.
But then I also think, damn, that would have been really nice to have like video game money or something, you know?
Yep. Well, hopefully someone's going to make that donation. Deltona says he's going to watch the pole dancing, but Deltona, how about a donation to get the 25 minutes of pole dancing on Mr. Sanju's stream with
Yes.
the 3-panel setup?
You guys don't even have to use your wallet. Did you know that if you have an Amazon Prime account, all you need to use is just your Prime?
Yes. Okay, Mr. Sanju, I'm hoping for this to work. I want to see it work. I want to have you get this new audience of people that watch your dancing. This could be
I
good.
hope so too. I mean, it would be great. I also need people to whoever plays Phasmophobia, I'm incredibly new at it. If anybody in the chat plays Phasmophobia, please play that with me. I am new to it. It's like a haunting game, or it's basically you're hunting for poltergeists.
Oh, yeah.
All different types of ghosts,
Yep.
and it is so fun. I didn't realize that it was that fun. I fell in love with it.
Yendi
I'm always
says
falling in love with video games.
she plays it. She would play with you. Yendi's would.
Hooray! Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a noob. I suck right now. I keep getting my cheeks clapped by the demons.
Hi, Jabba Jaws. Okay,
Hey, Jabba.
that was our 10 minutes. It was so fast. I didn't even prepare because I knew it would be easy to talk to you for 10 minutes. It's very easy to talk to Mr. Sanju for 10 minutes. Guys, she also lets you join her Discord, so you can talk to her during her stream sometimes on her stream, which is fun.
Mm-hmm.
So go check out Mistress Anju, everybody. I shouted you out already, Mistress Anju.
Thank you,
I'll see you a little bit. We've got just Elvis left, unless Zytrez is here. Bye, Mr.
Alrighty,
Sanju.
I'll
See
be
you.
around.
Bye. Okay, so we've got only 2 guests left. If Zytrez is here, Zytrez, come on in. Otherwise, Elvis will be our last guest of the evening. Let me show the cast again. And if you're not in my Discord, guys, come to my Discord if you'd like to participate in the shows that are coming up. This is the schedule again. Zytrez, I'm going to text him also in Discord to see if he's around. He might be ready. Cookie Moscato, you've done the show before. Why are you scared? You've done it before. You had a pretty good appearance on your first time ever. I think you'd be fine. All right, if Zytrez is not here, I will pull in Elvis. MRJ, you are also not too shy to do the show. You've done done several shows now. You're improving each time. All right, I don't see Zytrez. He was going to be our last contestant or our last interview candidate before Elvis. Let me pull Elvis, I guess. Elvis.
Oh, hi.
I think you're going to be the last person of the evening, as we planned.
All right.
Unless Zytrez shows up. I was going to interview him for a short time.
Wait, do I need to turn on my camera? Hey,
Yep.
Google. Turn on the lights, you dumbass. sorry about that. Ed, turn on the lights. I called my phone a dumbass because it was being a weird earlier.
Is this how you are? Is this how you treat
It was back talking me.
Hold on, is this how you treat your AI, Elvis? Is this how you treat your AI?
It was back talking me.
That's hilarious. All right, Elvis, I'm not even going to set the clock for this one because we've got as much time as you want to go. So let's do a Are you going to do your magic trick for me? You have a new magic trick, I heard.
Yeah, I do.
All right. Let's see the new magic trick.
Clean off my table real quick. I've been waiting to show this because the Now You See Me movie came out.
Okay.
And so that was a great movie, by the way. And I think I just dropped a coin. So it's actually, I'm not sure if you could call it a card trick or a coin trick.
Okay.
It uses both.
Let's see it. Okay.
All right.
I see some coins on the table. Yep. I see 4 coins.
4 coins, right?
Yep.
And then we'll probably also use 4 cards, okay?
All right.
This is one of the cooler tricks that I know, okay? So, the goal of this magic trick, right,
Yeah.
is to make all 3 coins appear into this corner, okay?
Okay.
But you're not going to see me do it, okay?
All right.
You're not going to see me do it. Okay?
Yep.
Take all 3 coins, right?
Yep.
Well, you didn't see that. How did that coin end up right there? How did this coin end up right there? How did this coin end up right there? And then the 4th one.
Huh. Wait, do it again, Elvis. I don't think I saw it. Explain what's happening again.
Okay. So the goal is, right, to make them appear into one corner, okay?
Okay.
Into one corner. So we'll take a coin, right?
Yes.
Take a coin. Put it under this card.
Uh-huh.
All right. So it's under this card. We'll take another coin, right?
Yeah.
Put her under this card.
Okay.
We'll take 3 coins.
Yep.
All right. 3rd coin. Under that card.
Right.
So how many coins would you say are under there?
3. Or wait, 4.
4 including
4.
that one that was already there, right?
Yes. 4 including the one that was already
Okay. There's 1 coin right there. There's another coin right here.
there. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what's happening.
3rd coin right there.
Right.
The 4th
Okay.
coin under that card.
I see. Okay, so they didn't end up where we thought they were going to be. Okay, I see.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I'll do it again, okay?
Yeah.
I'll do it again. But that's the goal, is to make
Yeah.
them appear under that this corner, okay?
Yes, yes.
But you're not going to see it happen, okay? I'll do it invisibly, okay?
Yep.
I had an extra card.
No problem.
Hold on. I'll do it invisibly. All right?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, Elvis, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, that's a trick there.
All right. We'll try it again, okay?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Elvis.
Here's the 4th one. The 4th one. I'll do it without even touching it.
Nice, Elvis. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's a good trick right there. I like that. Elvis, you are truly,
Thank you very
you
much.
are a trained magician, which I don't think a lot of people know. You went to that special school that only like the top magicians go to, right?
Yeah. It's called the Academy of Magic, which is over in LA.
Yep. And they have some really top secret magic tricks.
Oh, very top secret. They have a whole library.
The Onion said that's not a great trick. Coins in his left hand. What are you talking about? Coins in his left hand.
What do you mean they're in my left hand?
I didn't see it in his left hand. They were all under the cards. Maybe you should show this guy one more time, Elvis. Here we go.
Okay. All right. I'll show you that. Do you want me to do it with no sleeves? Okay. No sleeves. Okay. No sleeves.
No sleeves. Okay.
So it can't be in my hand. Okay. All right. No sleeves. So it's not going up the sleeve. Okay. We'll do it one more time. 4 coin. All right. We'll try it one more time, okay?
Yep.
Just move the coins a little bit. 1, 2, 3. That's gone. Check this out. 1, 2. Coin right there, coin right there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the 4th one. Happened that fast.
That was really good.
Yeah.
That was really good.
But I'll do it backwards. You know how they ended up under one card? I'll do it backwards for you. All right. Here's how you do it backwards. They're going to start off in the corner and end up back in the original 4 corners, okay?
Yep.
This is how it happens backwards, okay? 2, 3, 4. Coin 1. Under there, okay?
Yeah.
Second coin. All right. Third coin. All right, but what I don't understand is there's a coin right there, another coin right there, a coin right here, and then the 4th one.
Yeah. Really good, Elvis. So now the Onion's saying that he'll give you credit because he could not see it. Yeah. And Java Jones wants you to do it palm up. I don't know if that's possible.
Palm up? Unless if you want to see me do it without the cards. We could do it without the cards. But that's a lot more challenging, and that's out of my pay grade.
Okay. All right, Elvis. I want you to play us out with something. What do you got for us? I want you to play us out while I rate out. What's a good song for you to perform with?
I don't know. Are we doing Christmas songs?
Sure, why not? By the way, guys, we're going to raid the Ava Marie as Elvis plays out here.
I'll do something from the 50s, actually.
Okay.
I don't think that's right. Hold on. All right. Get that on. That on.
Okay, guys, I'm going to raid out to the Ava Marie.
Well, hey, baby, jump over here when you do the ooba-dooba. You gotta be near ooba-dooba. Ooba-dooba. Ooba-dooba, ooba-dooba. Ooba-dooba, wah-hoo, wah-hoo, wah. Well, you wiggle to the left, you wiggle to the right. Do the ooba-dooba with all your might. Ooba-dooba. Ooba-dooba. Ooba-dooba, ooba-dooba. Ooba-dooba, wah-hoo, wah-hoo, wah. Play the song. Well, you wiggle and you shake like a big round snake. You do the ooba-dooba to make a heart break. Ooba-dooba. Ooba-dooba. Ooba-dooba, ooba-dooba. Ooba-dooba, wah-hoo, wah-hoo, wah. One more time now. be strutting, cause now you know how to do the Uber Dooby. Baby, let's go Uber Dooby.